ready. Clear for takeoff. Go ahead, clear for takeoff when you're ready.
Welcome to the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul, Minnesota. Live plane spotting is on now on MSP Airport Live from one of the busiest Delta hubs in the country, main operating base of Sun Country Airlines. Today, on this Saturday afternoon, we have a wonderful day of plane spotting ahead, which includes some special catches. The Team USA Delta A350 flagship is in town. We'll see that on the broadcast, along with the arrival of the National Football League Philadelphia Eagles 787 charter that will be arriving from Philadelphia shortly on the broadcast, in conjunction with all of the usual suspects on today's episode of Live Plane Spotting, getting underway from the aircraft viewing area. Hi, everybody. Alex Redding, RJ Bean, and Logan Justice as well. Happy to keep you company for what should be a sensational Saturday. It's not often that we do Saturdays, except in the fall when we have those sports charters coming in. RJ, Logan, want to ask you, which are you looking forward to the most, Team USA or the Philadelphia Eagles charter?
If the Eagles taxi on Mike up close and personal, I'm looking forward to them more. But Team USA is always special. I've never actually captured a 7878 here before, so that'll be kind of neat.
I haven't captured the 787-8 here at MSP, and I don't think really anywhere other than Dallas-Fort Worth Airport in the 2.5 hours that I laid over at that facility in 2022, but I really didn't get much video. It was mainly photos that I've seen the 788. So to get to see the baby Dreamliner, as it's also called, it's going to be a nice treat.
You see that thing from underneath the wingspan? I think it's actually longer than the fuselage.
The stub liner.
The stubby liner. Well, that's neat though. It's neat though.
Well, it's kind of.
They're landing on right now. A taxi on Mike is certainly possible, though the headwind's pretty stiff, so maybe they'll taxi earlier. But it'll definitely be on camera relatively close. I'm going to make my left turn off right in front over here, so that's nice. And they're dropping off the Eagles and then departing shortly after that, which, because of the stiff headwind, they're going to be up in no time at all. That'll be a rocket ship departure. So that, I think I'm actually looking forward to that the most.
100%.
So it's what, my turn?
Your turn, RJ.
Well, once again, I'm back out here after another shift at the Pumpkin Trail late last night, and I will take whatever I can get with the time that I can be here today. So hopefully I can see both.
Well, tell you what, especially how after yesterday turned out, I'm really looking forward to today because we had the Delta Centennial livery, A350-900.
They went out off a 2-2.
Yeah, depart off 2-2 along with Delta 171, a late departure as well.
I saw the Centennial from home on the stream a little after you guys filmed it. So impressive. The crosswind runway 422 is always a treat, and gosh, that lighting could not have been better either. That was awesome.
Yeah, I think I was trying to kind of still follow the stream on my way out up to Pine Haven Farm yesterday, and I think I missed the departure, but I heard about it happening later.
All right, we'll take a look from yesterday. This is Delta 171 that departed off runway 22. So we didn't just get one, we got two A350 departures on the seldom used crosswind runway. So that is from yesterday. So if you were with us yesterday, you probably saw this live. Hopefully you did, because that was one spectacular departure. The lighting could not have been better at the same time with the situation. I mean, you just have all these different elements that come together and meld to make a really awesome set of spotting conditions and a really great scene. Actually, two scenes from the viewing area last night.
When it comes to MSP, when it rains, it pours. You get a lot at once. That's kind of one of those days today. You get perfect weather. Eagles, Team USA, everything else. UPS is bringing an A300, super underrated. Especially that'll take Mike. Beautiful to see. No MD-11 today. It's Saturday. So.
Well, I'll gladly trade a sports charter for an MD-11. We'll 100%. See the MD-11.
Especially because we recently found out they're going to be around until, I think, like what, late 2020s, maybe 2030. But they're getting phased out that entire time, so there's just going to be a random day when they're just gone. That's it. No special send-off, no nothing.
So
Monday
low.
they'll be on the
It's going to
schedule.
kind of
Monday
be
they'll-
like a thief in the night, too. It's going to
Really?
hit at a time
Literally, yeah.
where you're going to least expect it, and you're going to be like, wait, what? Where do they all go?
Whenever I see
now
them
they're
coming, it's like, I want to film it that much more just because I know they're not going to be around.
Exactly,
forever.
100%.
I'm starting to figure out more unique shots because I've seen them dozens upon dozens of times from here. So, but you can never have too many taxis on Lake.
Let's look at the aircraft viewing area. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll get a shot of it later, but it was,
There's a good crowd out here.
yeah, it was kind of packed today. It was packed yesterday. And I'll tell you what, yesterday opened up to marvelous skies in the late afternoon and evening.
Do you have the replay for the Centennial yesterday? So you had 171.
Contact departure.
So I was going through a bunch of files. We do have the taxi. We'll show that because that one turned out okay.
So Logan, you'd be a really good person to explain. We've already had a viewer, I think, questioning why the aircraft bringing the Eagles in is turning around and leaving so quickly.
Because American Airlines is busy and they need that aircraft immediately for an international turn.
Here was yesterday. We have the Centennial livery. There we go, Logan. But look at that side-on shot, too. My goodness.
That mid-afternoon, early evening light here is
Get a good look at it.
Yeah, sorry, to answer your question, American Airlines has a tight schedule, so they are slipping in the 7-8 here, dropping off the Eagles, going back to Philly, and then doing an international turn. A lot of the times, the teams will have an aircraft reserved for the entire time they're here. For example, the Arizona Cardinals will have their 777 just stay here for the duration that the Cardinals are here because
Yeah.
they own that airplane. But in this case, they're chartering it from, I guess you would call like a third party, like they're not owning the airplane. So Americans like, yep, cool, we'll do it, but we got to
Under the alias of Gridiron Air.
Is that how you say it?
Gridiron Air. Yeah, the gridiron is a slang term used for an American and even a Canadian football field.
Well, there you go.
Right, not to be
Little bit of
confused with a
trivia.
pitch, a football or soccer pitch.
And tomorrow, it'll be a different 787, but it's coming in from Chicago that time with a relatively fast turn. I think they depart.
Also switching gears, Logan, we had a double dose of Iceland Air yesterday, too. We had a MAX 8 that had stayed overnight.
I saw that.
What was up with that? Because I saw it when I was coming in and out to the viewing area here yesterday. And it was parked over closer to Tech Ops.
Probably a mechanical issue. Oh, yeah, if it's down at Tech Ops especially, yeah, they probably had a mechanical.
Well, it was sitting on one of the Humphrey remote pads, which was interesting to me because, you know, I didn't do any digging yet to find out what was going on, even following our broadcast from last night. But I figured that it had to probably do with something mechanical, you know, kind of like you're maybe thinking, Logan, too, that it was probably a mechanical thing. But again,
That's what would make sense
yeah.
to me anyway. If it was a crew deal, they probably could have. I guess it could have been that too. I don't know. I'd have to look at the actual time frames that it was here for. Because if it's crew, you'd have to maybe fly one out, or the other one has to get a different amount of rest, or this, that, and the other. There's a whole multitude of factors. Alex, check out this Gulfstream that just landed. Look at the taxi off here.
Okay, Delta.
Nice subject to take a peek at here.
All right, I'm just getting my...
He's got to free the camera for a still shot.
654 maps, center traffic short final.
Get a glimpse of this one here.
1330 and 13, gust 20, continue. Landing clearance
There it is. Good look at that. Those aircraft are relatively new, but they still feature the bucket thruster versions of the engines.
Right turn out, Charlie 1, Charlie Whiskey.
It's kind of fun to see.
1542, traffic to 73, about a 6 mile.
And I have no information on my end where it came in from.
Just a private Gulfstream.
Yep.
550, traffic to VFR Cirrus, just over downtown at 4,500. Start looking
I
for
dig
them.
those
300,
thruster
you're heading. Contact the park, we'll
Sweet.
see you.
Those are my favorite biz jets. You know, pick any Gulfstream. There you go.
Contact via Whiskey.
Interestingly enough, I guess I just realized it. Team USA and the Eagles are arriving around the same time and also departing around the same time tonight too, around like 5 p.m. 787 is.
Well, you know, it's true what you say. When it rains, it pours.
Seriously.
Especially here at MSP Airport. Last night, that could have not been a more clear fact.
I was kind of surprised to see the Centennial leave off of, was it 2-2? Usually 160 doesn't need that extra performance, but I guess that crosswind kind of Nudged him in that direction.
The crosswind was a little stiff. I mean, it wasn't much of a crosswind. If there was that component to begin with yesterday, I don't know, but maybe the crew just kind of wanted to play it safe and be well within their limits, and I don't know, maybe they were just kind of feeling like a crosswind departure was the mood of the day.
It's A321 blast. Here we go.
4770, runway 30 left, taxi via Quebec Charlie Alpha.
Headed to Las Vegas.
United 2189, left turn up Pop 8 or Charlie, contact ground up point down as you clear. See ya. Level 1542, turn left, heading 260. 260 is the new heading, contact departure. Put some IOs on black for me out there. We'll see ya.
Alright, Joe, 260 heading, and we'll talk to you.
That's Joe Check on frequency, tower controller, big fan of MSP Live. We've had him on the show once before. Big MSP app geek.
See ya.
See ya.
Nice long takeoff roll with that one.
Yeah, that was Sun Country 597, headed out to Phoenix.
408 Master, good afternoon. Traffic to challenge jet.
Yeah, I think we all admit we try to do our best not to overtalk the sounds of an aircraft going by. It's hard to hear us for one thing.
Yeah, wheels up, shut up.
Yep.
597, nice job with the roll. Turn left, heading 260. So
You
get
can
that
add
Delta
on
bus,
lined
that's
up
the
and shut
left
up. How about that too?
Oh, yeah.
3597, maintain visual separation. That traffic 260 is the heading. Contact departure. You guys enjoy our flight.
Maintain visual separation, and 260 on the heading over departure, Sun Country 597, get in.
See ya. So I'm going to 654, either Charlie or 22 for the turn off. Contact ground and point down as you clear. See ya.
Alright, we'll take 22, Sun Country 654 over to ground. Ground, Sun Country 654, clearing 30 left onto runway 22.
There's Sun Country in the simplified titles livery.
And they've just come in from Denver.
Like
6:54.
Little and 3 left. 740 Charlie.
Next up to depart, we have American 48, also to Phoenix.
3905, Master, all set to go to Fargo.
Read some in and out for me.
05, heading 305. 305.
Include me in that.
Right, clear for takeoff.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we got to take a trip out to go cover some action out at LAX, or we can just indulge in all the in and out we could ever want.
Sign me up. Let's do it.
Engine 32, welcome back on top of cross, relay 22. Southwest 743, Master, good afternoon, runway 30 left, line of point. 30 left, line of point, Southwest 743. 36,
Bit of a stiff breeze out here today, a little bit on the chillier side, but fantastic fall weather, RJ and Logan, nonetheless, especially yesterday, where I think we had a high of near 70 degrees, if not 70.
It's a nice long duration fall this time. Not tease and then straight into winter.
Now, according to the Farmer's Almanac, I mean, you know, say what you will about the accuracy of the Farmer's Almanac. I mean, some people think that we are going to have an utterly brutal winter, especially when it comes to the temperature.
Don't think so.
Well, I'm hoping for a mild winter as well, because that'll make doing live broadcasts out here far more tolerable. Now, we know our limits from last winter. I mean, we could be out in the teens, but if the wind chill is single digits, we ain't out here. Because the equipment at a certain point gets too cold and will not work.
Like, we don't care about the temperature. We'll do it.
Right,
It's just a matter of the
we
actual
come out
doing it. There's a
and-
point where they just do not work.
Should have seen me last winter. Should have seen you last winter, Logan. You and your ski goggles and
Yeah.
you
I'll
had just
stand out there.
all these different layers. I think the big thing when it comes to Minnesota weather, as intimidating as it can be for some people that might not live in Minnesota, that think, my gosh, how do they do it up there? Layers, everybody.
We make it happen.
Layers, yep. There's no bad weather. There's just bad preparation for it.
It's true.
Somebody's on the downwind, just to the
Delta
west
9
of us.
from Heathrow.
Heading over departure, good day, Southwest.
Glimpse of that.
So I can find it on my...
And Logan, you are correct. That on the downwind, just passing by us, headed in a southeasterly direction within our sight from the viewing area is Delta 9.
I can't find it on the camera's viewfinder. It's
Yeah,
not.
that's okay. We see it.
It's very tiny, but it is there. Sometimes, yeah, those downwind arrivals, they will overfly the airport. Well,
Yep.
we'll see Delta 9 in just a little bit. So there you go.
Also, not to be super technical, but it does have to make one more left turn to be on the downwind.
Oh.
Just saying.
All good. Yeah, that's right, because not quite.
Okay, everybody, down in the comments, C Series or A220? There's only one right answer. Only one.
So what is that? Only one right answer, Logan?
C Series. It's on the serial number still.
But who developed it? Don't give our audience the answer. Who do you guys think developed the Airbus A220? And I'll give you a hint. It's not Airbus.
Nope.
The hardcore aviation folks, you guys will know.
Well, of course, we're not the only ones out here anticipating some of the these two arrivals. We have Andrew Binder. He's up in the parking ramp. He's also preparing for Team USA's arrival with what he does. Everybody has our spots.
3617, do you see any birds out there after departure in there?
Negative, bird, secretary 6.
Yep, Ace is getting into places.
Ace is getting
Just stay with me for a moment.
260, secretary 617.
We've never heard that saying before. Aces in places,
No, I have not.
or aces in their places.
Over 2287, me off the ground, push approved, runway 30 left.
You know, Alex, if you can, when you pan back over to the right, do me a favor and get a wide shot of these cirrus clouds up here. These are really kind of pretty.
All right, so I'm
We
as
need to
wide as
go
the
around.
camera will let me.
We need to go around or a short takeoff roll.
All right, there you go, everybody. Here are the conditions above the Twin Cities today.
I'm not even like
Partly
a mid
cloudy.
but it's just pretty, you know?
Yeah, those high altitude cirrus clouds, excellent.
It's like a paintbrush.
Oh, hey, another
Seriously,
overflight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Logan, look up, directly up. It's out of reach of the camera.
Oh,
We have
yeah,
another
check that out.
overflight. Yeah, there you go. It is so clear out here. Visibility
That's why I like
is
fall.
excellent.
Whoa.
In fact, what is our visibility at right now?
Oh, it's got to be 10 plus.
Yeah,
Honestly,
that's what I'm thinking as well too.
assuming that cloud deck isn't too low, if you were a few thousand feet up, you could probably see the stacks just south of St. Cloud. That one flying over is Japan Airlines 56 from Narita to Chicago.
What's their altitude?
They are up at 35,000 feet.
Wow.
I was actually just gonna guess 33,000, but I'm pretty close. Because they looked at they looked at about around maybe 30,000 to 40,000 feet up. Yeah.
And they're not even generating a contrail.
No, not at all. Yeah, the conditions are not really favorable for the condensation trails right now. Yeah, it's a pristine afternoon here at MSP Airport. Welcome aboard, everybody. Alex Redding, RJB, and Logan Justice, happy to take you along for today's plane spotting ride. We'll have Team USA inbound. It's the Delta A350 Team USA jet. Of course, we'll have the Philadelphia Eagles, American Airlines 787 8 Dreamliner charter. It'll be arriving shortly from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, with the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles on board. So when their airplane pushed back from Philly, RJ, can you consider that a tush push? It's a signature goal line play that the Eagles are using to break the National Football League, that multiple teams have called for it to be banned. But the NFL has upheld the legality of that play. That is infamous in the NFL.
Well, I think that type of a play has always kind of been around, but it's just become more of a play used during the game at times, and they seem to have, been the team that done it and perfected it more.
Who needs a tug when you're flying the Eagles around? Just have them do the tush push to get that aircraft ready for taxi.
But I will say, just like any other team, a team is never the same from one week to the next. In the case of NFL football, because of players that are out due to injuries, from the start of a season, players that retire, long-term IR, it can get pretty technical. So when, you can have a team that's least expected to produce and be able to rise up to play certain teams, but they find a way and they end up winning. So, and I know I noticed our little chat, or a comment in our team chat last night late as I was getting ready to leave and come home. Yeah, the Lightning lost in overtime to the Wings.
Let's go Wings!
Yeah, well, whatever. But here's the thing. I mean, we
beat the Panthers too as well.
Yes.
And then of course the Maple Leafs, which Detroit, with a 4-1 record to start the year, that's a great start. They just have to finish the right way, I think.
But the NHL, like the NBA, is an 82-game regular season, and the season is just getting started. And the teams will go through slumps and, ups and downs during a season. Same thing there. Players will go in and out of the lineup because of injuries. And there's a lot of travel involved with the NBA and NHL teams, because they will play a game in a city, then have to pack everything up and get out late, fly to their next city, and play sometimes again the next night. So, being involved in the NHL there's a lot more to it than sometimes people may realize, with back-to-back games. And a lot of flying in between us, and especially for the Western Conference teams. If you look geographically how the NHL is set up, with teams that are Western Conference versus teams that are Eastern Conference teams are more at an advantage, I guess, in a way, a little bit when it comes to the flying, because they don't have to fly as much, or they do, but the flights that they run in between sometimes are not as long, and in addition to, then of course they also have to play Western Conference teams.
Yeah, we'll hold the phone here. So we have a plane spotter that is here to greet his favorite NFL team. Here we go. We've got some Eagles fans out here today. All right, you got the Jalen Hurts jersey, rocking that. You also have the Super Bowl champions cap there too, 2024 when they beat the Chiefs. There you go. If you want to hold still right there, that's perfect. There you go. The Super Bowl champions last year, winning the Lombardi Trophy over the Kansas City Chiefs, the Philadelphia Eagles. Thank you. So you have some team spirit out here to welcome Philly into town.
Okay, Alex, I got you an update for some arrivals here.
Hold on a second. I think we have more. We have more. We have more Eagles attire.
Okay. It's just a game. Vikings are primed for a win.
Yeah, there we go. We got Eagle fans that are starting to congregate out here. There we go. We have Eagle fans.
So
Yeah,
Alex,
Philly's always crazy for their Eagles, and why not when you have one of the best?
I got you an update, Alex. We've got a couple heavies on him coming in on final here shortly. Our next arrival after the one we've just had with Southwest is going to be Delta 153 Charles de Gaulle arriving, A330-300 today, former Northwest Red Tail. Will be next, and they are now in sight. Right behind them is going to be Delta 9, which is the flight that went by us a few minutes ago. They're coming in from London Heathrow at A330-900. So we're going to get a couple of back-to-back heavies.
22 Tango to the Great, monitor point 9, Southwest 2956, see ya.
See ya.
I think they're getting off on runway 4 is what they're doing here for taxis. I like that.
Yeah, I'm going to be curious how these heavies are going to land. It'll be kind of a precursor to see how at least Team USA does. The Philly one, that 7-8 will probably end up taxiing off earlier just because of the headwind and they're a short domestic.
Go on taxiway, Mike.
Yeah, all it takes is a little bit of a float and it'll push them down here. So, or even better, how about what is that, Whiskey
Super 4 monitor
6?
tower,
Over there? I forget.
126.7.
The one that's after Mike.
The 555 heading 305. 305 is your heading, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
All right, here we go. We got our A330 inbound from London, correct?
Nope, this first one is 153 from Charles de Gaulle.
All right.
Former Northwest A330-300 Red Tail.
From Paris.
Yep.
Delta 2020 master fuel, all set to go. Traffic's another heavy jet approach.
They
4.5 mile final. You won't be there long. Runway 30 left, line of
left
flight.
8 hours and 43 minutes ago.
Heavy, nice work. If you got Delta, otherwise Charlie, join Alpha to the gate and just monitor ground
Nice
at
work.
.9 as you go in. We'll see you. Just keep going the best you can. We'll see you.
Okay, taking a right here and point 9 at the key, Delta 153.
All right, let's go ahead and fire up our instant replay here of our arrival from Paris.
Clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 208 is our heading for Delta 20.
Scooting in on runway 30 left.
Thanks. Delta 9 heavy traffic's on the roll now. The wind 340 at 11. Runway 30 left, clear to land.
Delta 9 heavy, clear to land, 30 left.
All right, so how about that? Back-to-back Delta heavy arrivals.
Yep, we're about to welcome in Delta 9.
From London Heathrow. So I knew that Delta 9 was coming in. I just didn't know that 153 from Paris is in front of it. It's hard to see my flight radar at the moment.
Yeah, it's
The sun is glaring off every screen out here. Even the viewfinder of the camera, so it might be a little bit on the...
Alaska 555 on the 305 heading contact departure. We'll see you.
So the departure that we just heard go by us as 9 is touched down right behind him was Delta 2028 headed to Salt Lake City. So that spacing was a little interesting to watch.
Nice efficient spacing.
Yep.
Superset 4 master and taxiway Charlie, traffic's in position. Cross runway 30 left, going Alpha to the gate. Use monitor ground at point enter after crossing.
Cross as you left, Charlie to the gate, point 9 Super 4.
9 heavy, right turn here at taxiway Mike, then join Alpha, cross runway 4. Just give way to the tug from Charlie there from the right, give it the factor, contact ground at point 9, we'll see you.
Mike, Alpha Cross 4, give way to the tug and monitor point 9 Delta 9 are heading.
And for Delta 9 today, 8 hours and 22 minutes.
I dig those wispy tones from the engines. Those
Yes.
geared turbo fans are
The
kinda
wispy
wacky.
tones.
Yeah. They're slick.
Want some wheatons?
Delta 22,
It's a cartoon
87, turn
reference
left, heading
that I just
280,
made.
280, runway 30 left, cleared for takeoff.
Left 280, clear for takeoff.
All right, let's take another look at the arrival.
Sun Country
Delta
60,
9
subjects on
out
the
of
roll now,
London.
the wind 330 at 11, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear land, Country 604.
I'll tell you what, Logan, today is a day where you want the instant replay.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, gotta say. Lovely feature.
Yeah, trying to incorporate it when we have 30 action, especially for some of the departures, in addition to the arrivals as well. Because we got those recaps that we're trying to more consistently do, especially for the people who tune in late.
So that departure already making that left turn after rotating is headed to Phoenix, Delta 2287.
Sun Country 604 is the next aircraft that will arrive here to the Twin Cities from Phoenix Sky Harbor.
Before we get that, Alex, if you pan straight over the tower, that is Singapore 24, if I'm not mistaken, the longest flight in the world.
Oh, yeah, I see it, I see it.
Passing over?
Yep, yep, yep.
Oh,
With that
yeah.
24 times zoom to good use, huh?
Yep, they are up there.
We'll get it here in just a second.
If I can find it.
The Singapore is up at 41,000.
Burn all that fuel, you get to fly a lot higher.
And at this point so far, they have
You
been
wanna
in the
try one?
air for 15 and a half hours. And they still have another hour and 54 to go.
Yeah, it's too small. I can't even see it. Camera won't even focus on it. But it's so far away in the distance. Wow, incredible. All right, Sun Country 604 is on short final. About to cross the Minnesota River. On its way to land on 30 left.
Going to your hotel, go ahead.
Okay, I've got an update on our Team USA livery. They're due in 4 minutes.
All right, so we will have that.
28:25.
It's from Atlanta. Yesterday it was an A330-900 Neo. Today, that particular route to and from Atlanta gets upgraded again. It's the upgrade of all upgrades you could possibly think of for Delta. A special livery A350 flagship. Can't get much better than that if you're flying Delta.
Tower, Sun Country 3023, visual 30 left.
Super Tug 6 Metro Alpha 3, cross runway 30 left, right turn whiskey, just stay with me for more.
Alpha 3, cross 30 left, right turn whiskey, Super Tug 6.
So to 604, left turn there, taxiway Delta, taxi to the gate. Looks pretty full down there, but just call ground on point 9 if it is. See ya.
Alright, Delta will
See ya.
touch ground, get in.
Sun Country 33.
I think we know Joe's on.
Yeah, there is no way that is not go
Yep.
around Joe.
When-
No way that is not
So
Joe.
if you want to roll down to the end, that's fine by me.
He has that popular "see ya."
See ya. Just has this nonchalant way of saying "see ya."
Yeah, I got to meet up and chat with him a little bit when he was chaperoning one of the camps this summer that came over to see us at the museum, Ace Camp.
Yeah.
So, good time to get caught up a little bit. True Av geek, through and through.
Supertech 6, use Whiskey and Charlie down to control point 11, just stay with me.
Whiskey Charlie, control point 11, we'll stay with you, Supertech 6. Taxi via Delta to the gate, have a good day. Alright, Delta, great day.
384, there is VFR traffic about your 1 o'clock and 3 miles eastbound, inbound to Fleming, very low level, helicopter 1,300.
We got a helicopter, okay.
107, let a company 73 clear your tail on Delta, then you're pushed back to 3, runway 30 left. Alright, 30 left, push
got another
approved, after company clears on Delta, Sun Country.
overflight. Just had to reach the camera. We have one above us. We have...
Oh,
my goodness.
jeez.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of traffic that's going overhead right now here at MSP. Woo!
Okay, so I see one, and I see one kind of behind
But
us.
it's all like right directly smack dab above us. Like
Man,
we
would
can't
never turn down pizza, we appreciate that.
reach it with the camera.
See what I can do. Thanks, man.
Darn it.
Okay, I've got a bead on the one that's kind of passed by up and in front of us. That is Cathay Pacific 828, Hong Kong to Toronto. They're up at 39,000. So far, they've been in the air for just under 13 hours and about an hour and 17 yet to go.
What an airline, too. I
Yeah,
mean,
and
Cathay
then-
Pacific, if you want to talk about the upper echelon of global airlines, Cathay Pacific is is in the top 3.
And the one that just kind of passed by behind us, kind of the way Delta 9 came in, that is 163 coming in from Amsterdam, a former Northwest A330 Red Tail -300. So it's getting busy.
So the 352, turn left on taxiway Delta, just behind that Delta tug there. We still got plenty of time to do that.
And
So left
just
on
to
Delta behind them, then
help
join
you out here,
Whiskey
Alex,
to the
because
ramp.
I might
Just
jump
monitor
down
ground
here on
up
a
as you go
table
in,
to
too.
try to get our Team USA livery, some pictures for myself.
And left on Whiskey to the
Then,
right, 0.9 or
Supertech 6, monitor ground at point 9 the rest of the way.
0.9, Supertech 6.
and appears to be about number 2 for arrival. So the flight coming in in front of her is going to be Sun Country Amazon Air 3023 from Cincinnati, and then they will be behind them, just so you know.
Just so you know, bud.
Yeah, sure. I've never lost the Minnesotan in me. Never. Not happening. And then I'm also...
They can take me out of Minnesota, but they can't take the Minnesotan out of me.
Same here. And that's the way I was, considering where I was all those years. And our American Airlines Philly charter is also now approaching as well. They are 6 minutes out, so they're going to be coming in not too far behind our Delta A special livery.
A350-900.
Yes. So,
Going to be 37 Master, good afternoon. Traffic to heavy Airbus. We're about a 5-mile final.
of course, when I'm out here and I get to see these special liveries, I want to get some pictures for myself, too.
Long line is approved for you as well, if you like it.
Clear left, 30 left.
All right, so our Team USA livery is now next for arrival.
212 Master, good afternoon. The wind 320 and 11, runway 30 right, clear to land. Thanks, Sun Country 3023. It's your choice. Either you can exit at Mike or we've still got time to roll down the Whiskey 10.
We'll take a left on Mike, Sun Country 3023.
Look at 3023, turn left on Mike.
Oh, yeah, they're going to go left on Mike.
Left on Mike, right on Sierra, Sun Country 3023.
Next, Sun Country 34 on Charlie, cross runway 30 left. Traffic, we're about a 3-mile final. Just continue down.
You have some
Charlie,
Sun
contact
Country
ground at
folks that
0.9 on
watch
other
the
side.
channel on the regulars. I'm not sure if they took a look at the schedule and saw we're streaming today, and they're like, yeah, hey, if we're given the option to get off on Mike, we'll take Mike.
Clear for takeoff.
Sun Country 34, Charlie going Hotel 2 Bravo.
Straight 4 minutes, hello, taxi via Charlie, Charlie 1, have a good day.
Charlie 1, yourself?
I can't quite stop from here, but it's occupied. Let me know before you make that turn, please.
Sierra, November, Lima, cross 35, which is 107 or taxi.
Section 107, 130 left, taxi via Delta Whiskey.
Delta Whiskey 30 left, 107. Sun Country 384, gates occupied, 10 minutes.
534, no problem. Just hold short of Charlie, let's say Charlie 2 for now.
Toward Charlie 2, Sun Country 34.
And that was Hotel, which one?
Hotel 2 Bravo.
Encore 3739 traffic, the VFR Cirrus operating right over downtown at 4,500. Start looking for them. Contact departure. We'll see you. 2971 minutes, push back up through runway 3. I'm sorry, runway 30. We can get you on the right side if you'd like it. 2825 heavy. You can exit either runway 4 or taxiway Mike, then join Alpha. Contact ground on point 9 as you clear. We'll see you.
Mike Alpha and call the ground, Delta 2825.
Flight 25 minutes ground, hello, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 22.
Tower Delta 163 heavy as visual 30 left.
163 heavy master, good afternoon, and wind 3008, runway 30 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 30 left, Delta 163.
Delta 76, Minneapolis ground, push back up through 30 right. Scouts 182, Juliet, Minneapolis ground, push back up through 30 right. Country 378, looks like you got Mike there, that's fine. Left turn on taxiway Mike, then join Sierra, November Lima, cross runway 35. You can taxi to the ramp with me. We'll see you.
Mike, November Sierra Lima, with you, Country 378.
No problem, thanks for the heads up. Thanks for the heads up. 5542, Minneapolis ground, push back up through 30 right.
Yeah, I'm just glad you met you so much.
All right, look at that. We got Delta's Team USA A350. We've also got another Sun Country Prime Air Mike Taxi.
Wilson 4 hold turn at 3 left for Tunney 212.
Well, tell you what, Logan, Saturday is certainly turning out to be a prime time outing.
We're approaching that, what would you call it, mid-afternoon, early evening rush, kind of. We got a hawk looking around for some goods.
Oh, yeah, here, let me see if I can get the camera around the left here. Come on, Mr. Hawk.
Alex is about to turn into a wildlife videographer. Here we go, here we go. Get him.
Got to find him on my viewfinder here.
He's doing dives and everything.
Oh, there he is.
Should hear American call on here in just a moment, too.
Now we just need to see an eagle because the Philadelphia Eagles are on their way
Can you
in.
imagine?
How fitting would
Alex,
that be?
actually, check out the right side of the brown box of doom.
Yo!
Look at that. I don't know if that's a hawk or an eagle or what. I think it's a hawk.
Yeah, it's a hawk.
Just sit there for another 5 minutes. Oh, and we got 163 about to touchdown, too. What were you saying? It's busy? Yes. Yes. And the viewing area is about to be full, actually. I think we're almost at capacity now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all 25 spots.
Yep. If you don't have a spot now, get in line and take a number.
About a 7-mile final traffic will cross down field, runway 30 left, line of point.
Alright, copy traffic 30 left, line of point, Sun Country 137.
And if you can't make it out here in time, Gotta watch MSP Live. Welcome aboard, everybody.
Well, I think I got some good pictures of Team USA today.
All right.
And up until the very end, I was trying to get a nice picture of her with the windsock, and then all of a sudden I got a photobomb with that Prime Air.
163 heavy, turn right on Mike.
So-
Join Alpha, cross turn at 40, monitor ground point 9.
Shucks darn.
Full cross 4.9, Delta 1.
Those silly Hawks.
There's 212, Minneapolis Tower, Charlie, cross 30 left, continue on Charlie, ground point 9 on the other side, let them know where you're going.
Always something.
I just like how they're chilling.
Minneapolis ground, would you like 30 right?
I wonder if those Hawks are Eagles fans too.
35,
There's a lot of Eagle fans out here today.
Well, one thing for us to kind of keep in mind a little bit, you know, we all have our things to say about our sports and teams and everything in general, but, you know, we haven't had the Vikings play here in a while. Yep, there's another one right out here in front of us.
Look at that.
Yeah, gliding in the wind.
I don't know. Maybe that was an Eagle. Nope.
212, Minneapolis ground. I'm sorry, which one?
But the last Sunday, the Vikings had their bye week,
Yeah.
and then the 2 Sundays prior to that, they were playing across the pond.
Charlie, short of Tango. Let me know if it's occupied or not before I move it
And
on
both
the
of
other
those games were technically considered road
Close, it
games.
is open for us.
So we did not lose any of our allotted home games for the regular season by them playing over there those 2 weeks. So
Tango, Delta, Sun Country 212. Thanks, you
one. 2 Juliet, Minneapolis ground, 30 right. Taxi via pop up behind us 73.
Sun Country hustling out of the Twin Cities because they got to make way for the defending NFL Super Bowl champions in 2024. Hey everybody, here they come. The Philadelphia Eagles are now about to touch down on runway 30 left.
3107, connect first, good day.
Pleasure, we'll see you soon. 107.
Minneapolis ground, push back approved, runway 30 left.
Approved, 30 left, Delta 2713.
Good 9745 heavy. If you haven't, roll down to runway 22, taxi 22 Sierra Charlie to spot 11. There will be a follow me truck down there, I'm pretty sure for you. You can monitor ground on point 9er.
Alright, runway 22, Sierra Charlie, spot 11. We'll look for a follow me, American 9745 heavy, monitor point 9.
71, runway 30 left, taxi via Quebec, left turn runway 22, hold short of hotel.
30 left.
3104, minute star wind, 32011.18, runway 30 left, cleared to land.
Okay, clear to land, they're done. Sun Country, 104.
Goes up as early as 54 past the hour. Which one's ready? 5543, 130 right, taxi via Pal.
36593, minute star, continue, expect clearance 2 mile final, traffic will hold in position.
we go, everybody. The defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles have arrived. Welcome to Minneapolis, St. Paul.
So, and as we were sharing earlier, just to reconfirm that that particular aircraft is only going to be here long enough to deplane the team and all of their equipment and belongings, and then that aircraft will be departing back to Philly, correct?
Yes.
Because it will be operating a transatlantic international flight later this evening.
Here we go. Here's another look at the defending Super Bowl champion gliding down to land on 30 level.
Fly runway heading.
This one's for you, Eagles fans.
Right. Good takeoff.
Look at that spectacular landing in gorgeous lighting.
Yeah, pushback approved. Yeah, we're on 2 Bravo. Sun Country 384, they're pushing out your gate now. We'll get you out of there shortly. Thanks.
We'll take another look at the arrival because it's worth a second look. How about that, RJ?
Well, I'll agree it was pretty nice to see. Of course, it's hard because I'm just not an Eagles fan, but it is what it is. It's aviation. It's an aircraft.
5593, wind 30013, runway 30 right, clear.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've already got a couple of great catches we're going to be showing on our recap. Following the conclusion of our live plane spotting coverage here today from MSP Airport, later tonight, actually.
60, kind of departure.
Already quite a few spotters here. We can see a few of them here from the viewing area.
Sun Country 384, continue to be at Charlie, then
Yeah, I don't think we get an American aircraft of that type in here that often, do we?
No.
Yeah.
Got to go down to Chicago O'Hare to see those. Or any American hub, for that matter, for the 787 Mark 8 Dreamliner.
Well, of course, as we've always been sharing, this is a big Delta hub here, so...
Yeah.
AKA, from what I learned with my connections, nicknamed Delta North.
There you go. All right, Logan, how do we turn out? I know you were getting some video and everything. Yeah. How'd you rate the landing?
I'll have to go back and look at it. I wasn't really paying attention. I think it was behind the building, though, so I don't know. Question mark out of 10? I don't know. No, my microphone decided to punk out on me at the wrong time, so I'll have to steal your audio if you don't mind.
No, that's all right.
No, it's fine. The picture's fine. It's all right. It's all good. Get departing later. Fine by me. I almost forgot, too. We have a bonus A350 departure, too, in the middle of all this. It'll be the original Delta 350 jumping down to Atlanta.
All right.
Right around the same time the 7-8's leaving and Team USA also, so it'll be a nice trifecta around the 5 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer, and I won't be able to be here for that.
All right, so Logan, here's what it looked like from our perspective. We'll show you. Well, this is actually the Team USA arrival.
That one looks pretty all right.
No, it's all right.
Nice flare. Nice flare. Bring it in. Also behind the building, I think. But I think he touched on the right one first, plunked it down. I would give it a solid 6.5. How about that?
Yeah. Pretty standard. And then, of course, here's our Eagles coming in.
Try that wing flex.
Yeah, that's the one amazing thing about the 7-8.
Best looking wings in the business, without any question.
That's their A350, though. 350 hands down.
No, I'm taking the 787.
Oh, man,
350 for everything else.
Winglets. You can't do it. Can't do it.
No, brother.
It's a good looker, though.
100%, yeah.
We all have our favorites.
Clearance 2 mile final trip. We'll hold in position. 2732. I'm going to start 30 left line up and away.
Yeah, with the chat that's taking place in regards to the 7-8, we do know that that aircraft is not staying. And I would say it is possible where it actually could be the same crew that fly it back. If they flew it here, they could probably fly it back, and then they would leave it and turn it over to another crew to fly it out tonight.
Yeah, 100% positive on that.
Because they don't have a base here. So
bringing it up here from Philly, bringing it back, and then going across the pond. That's a lot.
And Alex, Aviation LAA is posting, someone is inbound on a flight that posted their number in the chat. Because, yeah, we've had it kind of busy tracking all of these.
Delta 2062. Sean. So, RJ, if we could get on that ASAP. 2062, Delta 2062.
2062,
All right.
okay. Do we know where it's coming in from? That would also help me find it.
2732, turn left today in 280.
Oh, just landed, okay.
Takeoff traffic, 10 mile final.
Oh, did we miss it?
Yeah, disregard. Yeah, because we...
Okay.
It's unfortunate timing because we're trying to get to cover the second and
5542.
third looks of our Eagles charter, and of course our Team USA A350-900.
So, Alex, we have a Abelandro. I'm having trouble trying to figure out how to pronounce the name.
Are we doing a stream tomorrow? The answer to that is no. I mean, when I do back-to-back broadcasts like this, the day afterwards, I am knackered.
Yeah, it's good to take a little bit of a break.
I am tired.
I know, I'll take advantage of it.
Tired as when I do doubleheaders, I'm tired as a dog. Usually the day after, the second broadcast in a row, because I have to recover. As much as you guys, enjoy watching the content, I really appreciate that. I mean, everyone that I do this with, I know RJ that you've mentioned that before. I mean, we really value that, and sometimes you just have to know your limits and not to push them too far.
Yep, we always sometimes need to recharge.
Minneapolis ground here, push back to the cruise, runway 30 left. Push approved, Echo 6 at 1531. All right, sir, brakes released, you are clear to push.
All right, that departure that just went out past us was Delta 2732 headed to LaGuardia, A321. Yeah, when it's just the two parallel runways that are active here, it is busy. So, as much as I enjoy being out here and helping you out, Alex, with the spotting and keeping track on what's going in and coming out, heading out with the flight radar, my head is like an owl on a swivel. And also kind of trying to keep an eye on the chat some and chatting with people that are out here, giving them info about the channel, where to find us. And yeah, I was literally gone yesterday from about 10:15 until after midnight last night. Didn't have to set an alarm this morning.
So I know that you mentioned a little bit about the traffic pattern, everything sticking to the parallels. We're going to take a look at our traffic pattern float today. For all those wonderful people like me who need a little visual aid to figure out what's going on and what the heck we're talking about. So that orange pin, that little flag, is where we're located, near the center of MSP Airport. Right now, all the arrivals and departures are condensed onto the parallels. The north and south parallel runways 30 left and right are rocking and rolling today. No use of the crosswind runway or the north-south runway on the west side of the field. That would be runway 1735. So the action's going to be tightly packed and constantly flowing today. That always makes for a great stream.
Oh yeah, and speaking of, I would like to kind of hang out at home for a little bit more tomorrow and watch the game on TV. Go Vikings. Skol.
Well, yesterday it was Go Gophers. I know they had, last time I checked, they had a pretty sizable lead on Nebraska. Holy cow.
Yeah, and I actually asked one of the people coming through where I was last night for the pumpkin trail, because he was wearing a Gophers shirt. He wasn't sure, but he thought that they were up at the time. So that's the one thing I'm kind of missing out on right now, is getting to follow as much sports activity on TV, because I treat it a little bit like a radio. I might be working on something, but I use the TV broadcast to listen in on it.
Well, you know, speaking of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, hey, we got Gopher Pod yesterday. So here it is arriving. It's a special livery that Sun Country had done up to celebrate the partnership with the University of Minnesota Athletics as being the exclusive charter airline for the university for its athletic teams. As we'll take another look here on our replay from yesterday. And all Sun Country had to do was slap the U of M logo on both sides of the fuselage and sort of that negative white painted area on the fuselage towards the rear, and then replace the orange and blue colors with maroon and gold, which I think it speaks to how geniusly designed the Tide Pod livery is, because you're able to just take contrasting color combinations and just throw it on there, and of course the white is a good neutral tone to balance everything out. Put the logo back there. I mean, it was already ready made. I mean, it's just any color scheme can work on that livery, and it really pops. So that's why I love the Tide Pod livery a lot for Sun Country Airlines.
Delta 2971, let me know when you guys are all set to start moving. We can get you
Now, I used to hate it when they first unveiled it in 2018. I'm like, what the heck is this?
22 Alpha for 30 left, all more downfield.
But then after seeing it in person a few times and, you know, kind of digging into it, I'm like, okay, you know what? I stand corrected. That is actually a very striking coat of paint.
That's 3720, minute turn, 2 check mile final, wind 31014, runway 30 left, cleared to land.
Yeah, I think there's been a little bit more going on in the chat in regards to the crew being able to do that flight from Philly to here and back. That's not enough time for them to run into an issue where they would time out for the day. Because it's, yeah, it's not that far. I know, what was our, one of you, Aviation LAA was sharing, yeah, it's only about a 2-hour flight going back.
All
right, we have a membership to celebrate.
Mr. Steve.
Yeah, Steve, glad to be. It's been premium for 7 months. Where is the time gone? I still hope to come to MSP before it gets too cold. We better do it soon.
And then Bravo short of Alpha 1, please. At Alpha 3 will join Bravo.
So thank you, Steve,
Bravo short of Alpha 1.
for being an MSP Live member for 7 incredible months.
Bravo short of Alpha 2, please. All right, Alpha 3, Bravo, and then short of Alpha 2 for Delta 2971. Gus. That's 28030 left.
Yeah, so if you're one of our YouTube members and you're celebrating another month of MSP Live membership, I think you have like a free message that you can send. Or a highlighted one, and I'll pull that up. So it's for our YouTube members.
Let me know if it's occupied.
South of the gate, secondary 344, we'll let you know.
Yeah, we also got some fun emojis for our members, too, they can interact with.
Ground Delta 2591's ready to taxi Tango. I'm sorry, which one's ready to taxi Tango? That's Delta 2591. 2591, thank you. Right 30 right, taxi via Papa. 30 right via Papa, Delta 2591. 71 on Bravo, short of Alpha 1, Monster. United 1531 at Alpha 3, join Bravo, short of Alpha 1, please, monitor tower 267. Alpha 3, Alpha short of Alpha 1, going to tower United 1531.
Ground, Sun Country 344, we got a gate change hotel floor, and we're told 10-minute wait at least.
Sun Country flight headed off to San Diego, California.
344, roger that. Make the right turn Tango, left turn on to runway 22, short of Charlie 2.
Right turn Tango, left turn 22, short of Charlie 2. Sun Country 344. 407, traffic, 1 o'clock.
We got another couple of departures that are bosoning their way over to 30 left. And straight out of Concourse E, we have United.
You got it, thank you.
Bound for Chicago O'Hare with an Airbus A320 in the Evo Blue livery.
So we're going to possibly get another higher altitude flyover, Alex. Our friend over here next to me has...
Shout out to John Kenton, by the way.
Yes. He's pointed out to me that we could be getting another flyover
407.
of
Traffic
a
now is at your 12 o'clock.
KC-135 Stratotanker.
Oh,
out of-
nice.
Was it Elmendorf? Out of Anchorage, U.S. Air Force. They are currently northwest of us, up at 36,000, almost 37,000 feet. So, and the sky is so clear today. Very minimal cloud cover.
Yep, and well, we saw the Singapore flight from earlier. Now, it wasn't captured on our stream because it was so small, but our eyes could pick it just out of range of our camera. They were cruising up, but I think about maybe around 40,000 feet, so it is an ultra clear day today.
Sun Country 754, visual 30 left.
Meanwhile, we had a puddle jumper touchdown on 30 left and then exit after its landing roll from Madison, Wisconsin. That's the flight you currently see taxiing to the gate. They're going to be going over to the north side of T1.
Mike Taxi.
Hey, here we go. Heads up. And when you're spotting out here, you got to keep your head on a swivel. You got to stay frosty.
Star fly heading 300, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
Sun Country 3029, cross from
And you got aircraft coming from everywhere.
Sun Country 3029.
This aircraft is headed out to Baltimore. This is Sun Country Flight 3029. And we have a wardrobe malfunction on the number 2 engine, a mismatched engine cowling.
Is that the same one we saw come in yesterday after we closed out the stream?
I think so. The registration on that is November 5147 Alpha.
So they could have been here overnight.
That could have been the emergency one, too, that had to return because of a hot engine problem.
Ooh.
Well, of course, that's since been fixed. Whatever it was dealing with was probably significant enough to make them turn around and go back, but not major enough to even, put anybody in a position where it would be a bigger incident than it was. And, sometimes those minor mechanical things, you got to play it safe. You got to return back to base sometimes. But, that's exactly what they're trying to do, and it happens more than you think. Hi, Bird. We have our hawk friends that are out and about today. He's dancing around the edge of that building over there, too. Well, I'll tell you what, our broadcast day, we just got about everything. We got the wildlife, we got the special Eagle Sports Charter from earlier, we got the special liveries, we got the heavies, we've got amazing conditions out here today.
But we haven't seen Gerald.
That's right.
Don't forget about our good buddy Gerald.
Not going to forget about Gerald.
We
don't want to hurt his feelings.
Well, I don't know. With the presence of Harry the Hawk over here, I mean, I don't think Gerald's going to be coming out anytime soon, knowing that Gerald knows that Harry likes to eat Gerald.
Oh, well, then that's maybe why Gerald is hiding. Are we having fun yet, Alex? Of course we are. And I'm
trying to. All right, here we go. We got some repositioning going on here. We got one of the Oshkosh 4x4 Striker MSP fire trucks. Hey.
And I'm keeping an eye.
Those trucks are so awesome. I love seeing those trucks. They're super cool.
Yeah, and I'm keeping an eye on that Stratotanker I think she's going to pass by us just to the north. But I think we might still be able to see her. But she'll be a little bit lower in the sky because she's going to be a little bit further north.
300, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
Yeah. So we have United departing for O'Hare, then Sun Country with a 737-800 freighter going to Baltimore, and now we get a Sun Country arrival from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. There it is.
Delta 2971, you can pull up 2, hold short, runway 30 left.
I will pull up hold short 30 left, Delta 2971.
377, 30 right, next to your pop.
Okay. Country 754, roll down Charlie, left turn Charlie, ground point 9.
Left on Charlie, ground point 9, see you, Sun Country 754.
And Delta 2971, are you ready to go?
Affirmative.
Delta 2971, turn left, heading 280, runway 30 left, clear for takeoff.
I left heading 28030 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 2971.
Push approved, runway 30 left.
Push approved, 30 left, Delta 1036, thanks.
Ground Southwest 2956, taxi, Tango.
2956, runway 30 left, taxi Delta Whiskey.
30 left, Delta Whiskey, Southwest 2956.
Adios, Delta 317, off to Anchorage, Alaska with an A321neo with a north side departure on 30 right.
They don't do that often, do they?
I think for performance, if they want the extra space, they'll come on down to the south parallel, but if they can manage it, they will certainly elect to go north side.
Sounds like the gate is occupied, but it sounds like their beacon's on and they're just about to push.
On Alpha, you'll be in sequence behind them, so behind them, pull 2, hold short, runway 30 left.
Here comes Delta 2971 headed down to Dallas. Whale bus.
Push back to 30 left, Sun Country 285.
Sun Country 754, they're pushing now, we'll get you there shortly. Got one, did you have anybody else trying to push back to 30 left?
Quick push 30 left, that's what's up.
I know with that Hawk that is keeping a watchful eye out for dinner on our utility building, it's driving the smaller birds around here nuts.
29 flagging 300, runway 30
Because they know a predator is in the area.
30 left, clear for takeoff. 300 on the heading for Sun Country 3029.
Can you see him? Yeah, I think he's patrolling the northeast side of the structure right now.
Yes, Logan. Do you have a USB you have one the last time.
Yeah, A to C. Yeah, I can get that for you.
CDG is pushed back. My phone is telling you. Huh? CDG doesn't push back.
All right, here's our Sun Country freighter off to Baltimore.
clear for takeoff. The 877 at Tower 30 right, line up and wave.
All right, so I've been still tracking that strato tanker. I have a feeling we may not be able to see, or she, or they, are going to pass by to the north of us, even a little bit north of the Anoka County Blaine Airport. So
They have an interesting viewing area up there, the Anoka Blaine Airport.
So they're currently passing by us, just almost pretty much due north of us. But because they're too far north of us, up where they're at altitude-wise, I'm not sure we can see them.
One Delta to the gate is able. All right, continue on Charlie, then Charlie 1 Delta to the gate.
So,
thanks.
I think at this point I'm going to stop trying to track them because I'm not seeing them anywhere.
$152 heavy for Paris Charles de Gaulle has pushed. It'll be an A330-300, so we'll have that departure coming up. I mean, it's been a pretty busy afternoon with heavy activity here at MSP Airport. We've got the 350, 330, 788. Of course, today is more of a special treat because we have that NFL charter being the reason for our 787-8 Baby Dreamliner visit.
So it's a little bit like back in the day, Alex, when my dad was flying the 727. There was two variants of it. One was kind of nicknamed Stretch, the other one Stubby. And if you were
Stubby and Stretch sounds like a cartoon.
Yeah.
You'd watch on Saturday morning on like Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network or something.
Well, and if you weren't sure maybe how to go about telling the two apart, one way to do that was looking at the engine on the top of the fuselage in the back. One was more round in shape and the other was more oval.
Well, it's really starting to get gusty out here. It's picked up considerably, I think, within the past, I would say, maybe 15 minutes or so. Let's see what the wind data reads out to be after the Aerodrome weather report, the METAR updates.
Use caution, give way to the inbound traffic to 5, then you're pushed back to through for runway 30 left. All right, give way to inbound traffic to 5, then push through 30 left, thanks, Sun Country 387. Country 644, your gate's pushing out, we'll get you headed there shortly. Up there to land.
Clear land, 30 left, Delta 20.
Departure rolling in our direction is United 1531 headed down to Chicago O'Hare.
Turn further left 260, going to departure. Heading 260, going to departure, United 1531.
Yeah, Steve Lindelby, I see your comment. Yeah, I was standing here kind of not only tracking that aircraft on flight radar, but also looking in the, more towards the north. I did not see them from where we are at the viewing area.
Yeah, I can't see them either. They might be just a little bit too far.
Yeah, they're past us at this point, and they were passing by to the north of us, even just a little bit further north than the, was it the Anoka Blaine Airport, which is part of MAC.
Womp, womp.
Oh, well.
Secretary 1627, Abscon, use caution, company's pushing off 4, push approved, or my 30 left, we can do.
Okay, push approved and 30 left, Sun Country 1627.
Yeah, I'm sure probably some of you are thinking, oh, dear God, don't give him a soundboard. Because
oh, dear. And it looks like we've got a full house over at T2 for Sun Country because we've got...
busy today.
Yes, it is a Saturday, and they do have an arrival that's waiting to get into their gate, but one departure has also, just in the process as I speak, pushed. So that hopefully will help that arrival get in. I mean, yeah, there are empty gates over there, but they're not part of Sun Country. So those
are the Southwest gates.
Yeah, those gates are not theirs.
The locks are off, so she
Delta 1036, Smith turn 30 left, line point, traffic 5 mile final. 30 left, line point, Delta 1036.
I'm kidding.
Point 983, turn right, Delta ground, point 9er.
One Delta ground, point 9, good day, Delta 983.
Delta 1036,
All right,
turn
that's
left,
Delta 2983 that
left.
has just come in from DCA, Washington National.
Take off on departure, heading 280, Delta 1036.
Surgery 572, wind
And our Delta 152 heavy departure to Charles de Gaulle is on the move, taxiing down to the end of runway 30 left.
Southwest 87330 left.
Southwest 873, Minneapolis Tower continues. Quick clearance, about 2 mile final, traffic will hold in position.
Continue 30 left, Southwest 873. Country 387, ready for taxi.
Country 387, runway 30 left, taxi via Delta Whiskey.
Delta Whiskey 30 left, country 387.
Country 344.
Charlie 1.
Yeah, the tilt lock is the only thing I engage because the pan lock.
Heading 260 over to departure, Delta 1036 today.
Yeah, because it's not going to move anywhere, especially because.
Christian Echo in uniform, now current altimeter 2968. 968. There's 285 minutes, tower 30 left, line point, traffic 4.5 mile final. 30 left, line point.
All right, touching down from Cancun, Mexico is Sun Country 572.
Speaking of Sun Country, T2 is still packed full. They got gates all backed up. Speaking of T2, where Sun Country's going to,
Charlie, left turn there,
it's
ground
all
point 9.
backed up.
Roll down to Charlie and then ground.
Busy Saturday evening rush over there.
Also the gate, I got one waiting.
Sure, they'll be glad when they get those new gates finished and opened up.
Yeah, it's gonna at least double the amount, if not more, and it's gonna wrap around the south end of it too.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Because they're gonna
so...
move that whole run-up pad area that they have over there.
Okay.
I forget exactly where that's gonna end up, but yeah. Long-term plan's pretty wild. They're even incorporating the Atlanta style. So is it the Dixie Loop? Is that what it's called? Dixie Loop? Yeah. Behind the approach on the 1-2 right, so they don't have to cross over 1-2 right for the departures off 17.
And speaking of Sun Country, here comes Flight 285 headed to Seattle.
Sun Country all over the place. Just got an update from a friend of mine. The Eagles buses have departed the 787, so it shouldn't be maybe too much longer. I haven't been able to look at them, but maybe they took fuel, maybe they didn't. I really don't know. Should probably get my radio back on and take a look.
Runway 30,
Southwest is about to enter the scene, breaking the completely Sun Country dominated Terminal 2.
Okay, cruiser left, right turn.
Count 1, 2, 3, 4,
4, and then
6, 7, 8, like 10 or 11 over there now?
Oh, at
Jeez.
least. Plus, there's one over there
There's
that
11,
is either
yeah.
pushed or waiting to get into their gate.
11 or 10.
And ground point Hunter.
Oh, sorry, that was going to be 11 now. There's one taxiing over. Jeez. Yeah, Alex, when you get a chance, we just get a quick pan over there just to see them all.
With the three of us that are here right now, we're still having trouble trying to keep up.
But Southwest from Austin wants my attention, though.
25, 26.
Well, get the head on and then jump over.
All
How
right,
about that?
sounds like a plan.
Well, the attention will eventually have to shift to a departure down there, 152 heavy
Oh,
to
yeah,
Charles
that's
de
right.
Gaulle.
Oh, yeah.
I think she's turning onto the runway now. So,
Southwest.
with my departure needs pending, I'll at least get in one roll to rotate salute for today.
Runway 30 left, there's takeoff.
300 landing, quick takeoff to the left, up 152.
All right.
There we go.
Should be a pretty long roll, I imagine. I feel like the 330, 300s are a little sluggish sometimes.
With which engine package?
Either one.
Because I think
Maybe a bit more GE, but I forget which one has a bit more to it.
I want to say the Pratt & Whitney has the better thrust value.
So, yeah. It's hard to say though, because the weather conditions.
They're so similar.
Weights are always different all the time, so it's hard to really get a good idea.
For you, is it Pratt & Whitney or CF680 from General
Like my
Electric?
preference?
Yeah,
Oh,
engine
Pratt &
preference.
Whitney for sure. Yeah.
2242.
That deep rumble they make and the thrust reverser booms.
They're on the roll.
All right,
Awesome.
here we go.
Well, Donald Nyrop would have loved you. He liked his Pratt & Whitneys.
Sun Country might photobomb this briefly. I think Delta snuck out ahead of them just enough, though. Let's get a listen to some Pratt & Whitney music. My apologies. GE music. I promise I can identify my engines. I just didn't know what the tail number was.
Also, that's one of the late ones.
Yeah.
It's one of the tried and true Delta 330-300s. It was a part of a top-up order
You know
after the
what?
Northwest merger.
Was that one an actual original Northwest? Because I know there was a batch afterwards, I think. Alex, correct me if I'm wrong. Not all of the 330-300s are original Northwest, right?
That would
part
be
of the
correct.
order.
So
Okay.
the ones that were delivered with the GE engines, that was a top-up order that Delta had placed.
That's right. So that was actual Delta, not
Because
Northwest.
Northwest would have never ordered any GE.
300 on the heading, clear takeoff 30 left.
They would have never ordered any GE-equipped 330s.
Ground country 349 off of Hotel 7.
Probably get the radio going for it.
349 wrong.
Actually,
Oh,
it's
Alex,
supposed
I
to
don't know if you can catch that. That's 170.
be- Damn. The 330 is...
572 to the gate 1 able behind company.
It's
I
just
got
to
to
the
catalog our replay here first.
Okay, yeah, she's just to the north of us.
Here, I can get it, man.
She might be low and on close enough.
All right, so Logan's going to try and scout out to see if we can get this
She's-
170 heavy on the downwind.
She's just straight up from the tower.
There we go. Nice one, Logan. There you go. There's Delta 170 heavy that's on the downwind, arriving from Seoul, South Korea with the flagship Airbus A350. Forget having a good day. How about a good weekend? It's Saturday after all.
Thirteen 94 minutes power wind 30 out 12 goes 21 runway 30 right clear to land.
Yeah, they're arriving 30s today. This job work? Usually work yeah, we saw that come in. That was pretty recent.
Yeah, I saw your replays.
LS 3581 minutes power continue traffic will hold in position.
I worked in because I had a nice taking a hiatus. Used to the customer. So it stayed.
All right, so we're going to check in on this, Logan. Aviation LAA says 170 is super early today.
Sun Country 16
Thank Tailwind for that, Shirley.
Oh, Gerald!
Till 2240.
We don't have him on camera, but we've had our
Almost
first
an
Gerald
hour
sighting.
early. Almost a whole hour early. That's pretty impressive.
LS 3581 wind
Gerald!
3014 runway 30 left clear to land.
He's hungry. Yeah, we'll catch that arrival, and then I think I'm going to have to sign off for the day to head up to another shift at the Pumpkin Trail.
Well, headphones were invented for a reason, that's what I'll say. Anyone want to go down to Target and get them some headphones? Actually, no, we have a pair right here. We can...
Yeah, with the weather being what it is today, there's definitely a crowd of people out here just to hang out. That was Sun Country 1627, headed down to Hotlanta.
Departure. Departure, Sun Country 1627, good day. Forward Sierra, Minneapolis Star, radar contact some miles northeast Minneapolis.
I don't think there's a
Airport,
parking spot available,
35
Logan, in RJ.
2968, report
Nope.
your eastbound turn back to St. Paul.
I wouldn't be surprised. It is one of those evenings. Well, what'll open up? Someone's leaving.
Yep, I'm going to be probably heading out after the arrival of 170.
Minneapolis Tower, continue expected clearance 2 mile final traffic will hold in position.
And they are turning into final. So they are probably going to be, as far as arrivals are concerned,
1394, turn left on
number 2.
Charlie and where you
Look at
parked.
that. It is a capacity house out here at the VA.
1394, taxi via Pop, you can monitor ground point 8. I'll let them know where you're going.
Well, out taking advantage of the nice weather we get on a day like today, because we all know what's coming. And I know I've shared what I have found on the Old Farmer's Almanac about the upcoming forecast for the winter. You know, and then you see these people doing all these videos on YouTube trying to say total opposite. I've always believed in the Old Farmer's Almanac. Somebody tried to say, is there such thing as a new Farmer's Almanac? I don't think so. Not that I know of. But that's what I've always gone by. And it's proven to be fairly accurate since I've been back up here.
I would just say no matter what the circumstances may be, just be prepared.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like it was the last winter, it's cold enough to get out and enjoy some of the winter activities. I know that it doesn't help for some when we don't get enough snow.
Right. Brace for the worst, hope for the best.
340, tower 30 left line, going traffic 5 mile final.
But I know where I'm at during the winter, we had more terrain open sooner because the weather was colder earlier on in the winter for snowmaking. And there's a formula for that, for those people that are not aware, because it has to be at least below 28 degrees, and the humidity has to be just right for doing it. It's called like a wet bulb formula for snowmaking.
Well, speaking of downhill skiing and snowboarding, you want it to be on the colder side because the snow is going to be stiffer. It's easier to get your edges in when you're trying to turn. So, and basically the gist of it is that the denser the snow, the colder it is, you're going to have better control over your turning and all that stuff if you're going skiing or snowboarding.
All right, 170 is now in sight. And they are approaching the crossing of the Minnesota River Valley.
We got a Sun Country departure that is going to try and get out of here. Sun Country Airlines headed to Orlando, Florida, trying to get off runway 30 left, as it did in time before Delta 170 Heavy touches down from Seoul, South Korea. It's a notable flight alert as well.
And today, coming in as they're about to touch down, they've been in the air for 11 hours and 13 minutes. And yeah, according to Flight Radar, their scheduled arrival here into MSP was at 5 p.m. and it's currently local time about 10 after 4. So I'm sure you're grinning, Alex, because it's one of your favorite big sexy.
Runway 30 left, clear to land, Skyway 3606. It's 64 minutes tower, wind 330, 120 left, clear to land.
Whoa, her nose gear just finally came down. Wow. That was what we call a floater?
Let's ride the bike.
Called a wheelie.
Okay, called a wheelie. Logan just updated that, that sort of thing. Well, maybe they knew we were out here. They wanted to kind of give us a show.
No, I think they were kind of fighting the headwind a little bit
Yeah.
there, trying to bring the aircraft down. They're trying to set it down nice and softly, as they did. They got some real estate to work with. Holy cow, that is certainly worth an instant replay.
Definitely a greaser, and they had to have had that nose gear up until like half the runway was gone. That was pretty impressive. How about a replay on that, huh?
All right, give me a second here. Just got to make sure we're queued and ready to go. Here we go, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Replay time.
As far as I could tell, this one was an absolute greaser.
Look at the float.
Yeah, a little bit of a float. Nothing crazy, though.
And then they're just going to ride they're just going to ride the bike all the way down the runway. How about that?
Sip up all of that aerodynamic braking. Almost looked like he was going to have it come down, but he kept it going. Wow. Bonk.
Boom. There we go.
Used up almost half the runway. Nice work. Nice work.
Yeah, you're welcome. We had a couple spotters that kind of overheard us. They had to come over to our broadcast booth and take a look at the instant replay because they wanted another look. You know what? We'll take another look at it. How about that, RJ?
Yes. Oh, yeah, Lee Harris called it a wheelie.
Riding the bike.
Southwest 3076, Minneapolis, car number 3, wind 340 at 10, gust 19, runway 3, so left to the line.
So 170 heavy, riding the bike. All the way down 30 laps.
Taxi to it when you can. 4169, runway 30 left taxi via Quebec, Charlie Alpha.
Then they just plunked that front gear down. Oh, how's that for a highlight reel? Well, the A350 landings are always interesting. That one a little bit more so.
All right, Alex, on that note, I'm going to have to sign off for the day. So time to head back up to Wyoming, where Pine Haven Farm is for tonight. So I guess as Joe Check likes to say, see ya.
See ya.
Take your style. Just stop right there for me so I can get around.
All right,
you.
thanks, RJ.
Yep, everybody that's watching, stick with us and stay with Alex and the team for the rest of today's stream that still is yet to be.
Yeah, we're not going to break right now.
Nope.
Not in the middle of the action. So
No,
we typically we'll stay. Stick with us when we go to a break. Not now.
Yeah, I've just got to sign off today.
Thank you very much, RJ.
Skywest 3606, turn around to Delta, contact ground point 9, see ya. Delta, ground point 9, Skywest 3606.
Okay, now ready.
Not yet, not quite yet. But I'm about to.
I took to it a little bit too early. We're just trying to get in place and everything, get in front of the camera, and so RJ could say our goodbye today. So I know you got places to be tonight, and for those of our audience who don't necessarily know, where are you going tonight?
So on very short notice, I found and was able to get a position working up at what's called Pine Haven Farm. It's north of the Twin Cities, north of Forest Lake, and they have got quite the Halloween event going on up there. And I have learned real quick how big and well known it is, because they are known for what is called the Dead End Hayride. And I think that is where this whole event for Halloween got started. And then they expanded out into other farm Halloween fun like activities. And then this is the second season for the Great Pumpkin Trail. And they were still looking to hire some people to run that for this season, and I was able to get one of those remaining positions. So I have to be up there for a shift starting at 6 o'clock. So
yeah, and it's busy this year too.
Yes, when I got up there last Saturday, a week ago today, after we were together at the collector show, and when I got up there, the parking lot up there was packed. And at that point in time of the day, those were people that were up there for the activities that were for Pine Haven Farm. So there's three kind of separate areas. There's Pine Haven Farm, there's the Pumpkin Trail, and then there's the Dead End Hayride. So there are three separate tickets to, that people have to get in order to participate in the activities that are available up there. So it'll be interesting to see what it is, in a little bit when I get up there. But it was pretty busy last night, Friday night. This is MEA weekend. Which I never forgot growing up here, because I think we always used to take off and go down to Tampa. When
Minnesota Educators Association or something like that. I think it's what MEA stands for, right?
Yeah, so, it's been really fun. There's a team of us, probably total maybe about 15 to 20. With everybody, we've got somebody that's managing, somebody that's kind of assisting. But this is, I think it's an actual working farm area up there, and then this is what they do come October.
All right, nice.
So, and I think ticket-wise, they might be sold out online, but for people that are around here locally that would maybe still like to get up there to go, there are limited tickets available on site. But your best bet is always to try to get them online ahead of time because they are a little bit cheaper.
All right, well, good luck and have fun
As always.
up there on the Great Pumpkin Trail. Thanks so much for hanging out with us and doing some plane spotting today, RJ. We'll see you on the next broadcast.
Yep, I'll be out here when I can. So.
All right, let's say goodbye to RJ, everybody. Here we go.
Southwest 3076, turn left at Charlie, contact ground, point 9.
Charlie over to ground, Southwest 3076.
It is on my end.
Ground Southwest 3076, texting 30 left at Charlie, going to Hotel 12.
3076, maps contact via Charlie Tango.
Charlie Tango, Southwest 3076.
So the aircraft that dropped off the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles earlier on our broadcast now has its transponder on, getting ready to return back to the city of brotherly love. So that aircraft has to go back into mainline service.
Case 4169, join Bravo, tell the tunnel, then rejoin Alpha.
So there's our American Dreamliner.
So what was that again? Skywest 4169? Until the tunnel, and then join Alpha. Skywest 4169. Bravo until the tunnel, then join Alpha. Skywest 4169.
Sorry for the awkward flip around with the camera there, you guys. It's very, very backlit right now, so the screen gets lit up and I can't see much anything. Actually, we're gonna jump off that view here in just a second. We got a pencil that just landed. Can't skip that. No way.
All right, I got to get in the saddle, Logan.
But American has their transponder on, so they're definitely getting ready to head out soon. I assume they're taking 30 left. It's the only runway that would really make sense right now, so should be a sweet view. And if you're just tuning in, the 7878 is leaving empty. Very, very empty. And it's a super short flight. Should be a ridiculously short takeoff roll. And with the headwind, they're going to be up and out of here. So I'm really looking forward to that. And you should too.
Shot 80 for Delta 5066, be Alpha. Yeah, Alpha is Delta.
We also have a domestic Delta 350 heading down to Atlanta here pretty soon. The original one, too. First one they ever got to
501?
Yeah, 501. Ship 3501. And they're going to be kind of butting heads with the 78.
Delta with an A321 headed to Orlando, Florida. And right behind that, we've got Southwest. Our American Dreamliner has not began to taxi yet. We will keep our head on a swivel, and when it starts moving, we will get it. So Southwest will take Delta, taxiway Delta, the opposite end of 422. And Sun Country 346 arriving from Orlando will pass by in front of us on taxiway Mike.
Secretary 346 ground, that's here across from my 4 to the gate.
Registration 804, Sierra Yankee.
Secretary 346 ground.
Sector 346 ground, looking for you on point 9. Alright. Tower 7375 visual, middle left. Guys, Vision 95 Minneapolis Tower, wind 300, wind 300 at 11, runway 30 left, go to land. Visual left, clear land, go 3795. Ground, Sun Country 346.
Country 346, maps ground, Sierra across runway 4 to your gate.
Sierra across from gate, Sun Country 346.
I think we're both going to be late. 501 and Team USA. 501 still got.
Team USA is late. 501 should be okay.
Still got a baggage ramp connected to the rear of the.
Brother in Christ, that's okay. 501's the
No,
one next
501. He's still got a ramp connected to the undercarriage.
Is it?
Yep. A luggage ramp or whatever. We do have transponder on the 787.
Yeah.
Looks like engine start on the 787.
Oh, yeah, we got beacon on the Dreamer.
All right, so I think they're starting the engines on our Dreamliner that'll be headed back to Philly. That was the aircraft that transported the Philadelphia Eagles earlier that arrived at our broadcast. They have their matchup with the Minnesota Vikings tomorrow. Their beacon is also on, too. So our Dreamliner might be in motion here relatively soon. See if they go south or north parallel.
Sun Country 1812, turn left at Mike, and contact Route 49.
All right, so they're going to go a little bit longer here. They're going to make the exit on Mike per directions from the tower controller. This is Sun Country Flight 1812 from Destin, Fort Walton Beach in the Floridian Panhandle. It's a 737-800 in the simplified titles livery. It's an interim scheme in between the Sun Country Airlines so-called delivery scheme circa 2001 to 2017, and then simplified titles was an interim livery from 2017 to 2018 until the company unveiled their brand new identity and livery known as the Tide Pod.
Southwest 345, we're on usual 30 left. Southwest 345, Minneapolis Tower traffic, 1 mile final traffic, over the position, running 30 left, continue. 30 left, continue, 345. Skywest 409, traffic set at 7 mile final.
Next up, we got SkyWest arriving from Chicago's Midway Airport.
4169. Roger. Skywest 3795, turn right at Delta, contact ground on .9. Delta .9, Skywest 3795. Ground, Skywest 3795, Charlie 8.
3795, I'm going to taxi via Delta Papa.
Delta Papa, Skywest 3795. Take off. Turn 280, runway 30 left, clear for takeoff, Skywest 41.
That flight that we just heard get takeoff clearance is going to the same spot that this airplane that we currently are showing you had just arrived from, that being Chicago Midway. And with the same aircraft type, too, E175LR.
We already rode past Charlie, Sun Country 1812.
Say that again?
We were too late to hold short of Charlie.
Oh, okay, Sun Country 1812. Turn right on Charlie, and if you're able to, hold short of Charlie 1.
Right on Charlie, hold short of Charlie 1, Sun Country 1812.
Okay, 30 left, turn left. 30 left, clear the line.
From control point 88, it'll go Sierra Delta Whiskey, runway 30 left.
Alright, 30 left from control point 88 will be Sierra Delta Whiskey, 30 left, American 9827 heavy.
Sun Country 421, Minneapolis ground, hold the push, will be a few minutes.
Roger. From 1028, Minneapolis ground, push through, only 30 left. Approved 30 left, Delta 1028 heavy.
Grid 421, you're waiting for an American 787 to pass the tail. Then you can push runway 30 left.
Push approved 30 left after the American Heavy passes Sun Country 421.
Southwest 345, turn left. Runways available. Contact ground point 9.
Alright, turn left and point 9 to ground, Southwest 345.
Oh, they're going to go taxiway Mike. Just like our earlier Sun Country arrival from Destin, Fort Walton Beach. This Southwest flight headed up by a 737 MAX 8 from Nashville, Tennessee.
We're clear to push 30 left, Sun Country 1601.
Southwest 345, taxi via Mike Tango, cross runway 4.
Mike Tango, clear across runway 4, Southwest 345.
Up to 345, pass behind the American Heavy, right to left.
Behind the Heavy, Southwest 345.
Chase, I woke up this morning. I've been editing Well, yeah, I've been editing, so...
1613 Minneapolis ground, wait for Heavy American to finish clearing the tail, then you can push runway 30 right. After the Heavy American, clear to push for 30 right, Sun Country.
Went through a ton at this morning, and I'm like, crap. It doesn't read South St. Paul Yard, so I rushed to South St. Paul Yard, just go through the woods, at least get a picture of it, because you're just turning her off after switching, and then at the same time, I'm walking back at Capozio Landing there, to my wife's car, and all of a sudden I looked at the bridge going over the river there, and seeing green, what?
The Jet 304 turn off Whiskey 7, left turn Whiskey to signature, monitor ground point 9, north Minneapolis, have a good day.
Yeah, there's
left Whiskey 7, Whiskey, monitor ground point 9 there, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for helping out this mod. Oh, there's so many. Like, I'm sitting there, like, I'm actually there reading it, like, okay. Well, I mean, it does like stupid stuff too, or like neck, or Micah gets it. Yeah, I mean, you guys are like on top of your game. Like, I think it's just that like you really good moderators. I just had a lot of free time because August 15th and was going to go for my contract, and I haven't had anything since, so I'm kind of just sitting at home, have my mind, captivated, and whatever else. So, I got an interesting thing for you, so I just got a job with technology, but we're working down in St. Paul on wild productions. Nice. For all of the different games for the Minnesota Wild, tracking for all the hunt data, player data. Oh yeah, all that. Incorporating those systems into broadcast and all the
Ground Delta 1028 Heavy ready to taxi.
Downtown St. Paul, so it'll be
1020 Heavy runway 30 left taxi Alpha. 30 left via Alpha Delta 1028 Heavy. Ground Sun Country 421. Secretary 421. Hey, we're about halfway pushed back. Tugs having a couple issues. Might be sitting here for just a couple minutes. Just heads up. Roger. Yep. Please for pitch 23 Guys, 5340 Minneapolis Tower. Traffic will hold in position. Running 3 left. Continue. 3 continues coming. 3
pulled up on their phone because I heard the Airbus autopilot disconnect tune that I use for my flight alerts.
Ground Delta 559, exiting at Delta per Gulf 11. 559 Heavy, or Minneapolis Ground Taxi gave you Alpha. Exit gave you Alpha, Delta 559.
I'm having none of that.
Ground Sun Country 1601 is ready to taxi with uniform. Secretary 1601, runway 30 left, taxi via Sierra, runway 4, Whiskey. If you're unable to move, let me know. Alright, taxi runway 30 left via Sierra, runway 4, Whiskey. Secretary 607, push through, runway 30 left. Push through, 30 left, Sun Country 607.
Oh, I love doing that to people.
Alex, am I going to be in your way?
No, you're not going to be in my way at all. You're good.
Son, no,
you're the clear.
All right, everybody. As you may have just seen, we had our American Airlines 787-8 Dreamliner taxi passed. So it's headed to 30 left for departure. So we're going to get a rocket ship 787 takeoff in just a minute. And we're also going to get Delta 1028. That'll be headed back to Atlanta with an A350-900 501 Delta November. Is in charge of that particular service. It arrived earlier today from Tokyo Haneda. Arrived at around 1:40 or 1:03 p.m. actually.
Actually, you know what? You are just
to be precise. It's scheduled for 1:40 p.m. So they were about 37 minutes early today. And 501 Delta November will take the leg back to Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport.
Skywest at 340, runway 30 left, clear to land. Runway 30 left, clear to land. Skywest PT 340.
Actually, it might even
Got an ops truck on the move.
Ground Secretary 421, text. Set. Secretary 421. Secretary 421, roger, runway 30 left. You know what? I'm just gonna have you follow the sequence, and I'll.
Oh, I don't know. They might be taking some pictures. Who knows?
607 taxi. Secretary 607, runway 30 left, taxi Delta Whiskey.
Could have some photo folks out there
Secretary 1613, runway 30 right.
getting in
taxi
position
Delta,
for
30 left.
our 787 departure, but
1613,
that's just a wild guess by me. I don't know if they're looking for something else in particular. Who knows what's going on?
1615, push approved, runway 30 right. Push approved, 30 right. Secretary 421, runway 30 left, taxi via Sierra, Delta, Whiskey. Sierra, just Delta Whiskey then, Secretary 421? Secretary 421, you're going to 30 left, Sierra, Delta Whiskey. 28, roger, trust is on a 1-2 mile final, runway 30 left, go line up and wait.
Yeah.
Line up and wait, runway 30 left.
Now arriving on 30 left at Sky West from San Francisco.
Sky West, 5340, turn right at Delta, contact ground point 9. Delta, point under, Sky West, 5340. Ground, Sky West, 5340, you're returning Delta of your parking gate, Echo 8. Sky West, 5340, taxi via Delta, Quebec. Delta, Quebec, Sky West, 5340. Secretary 1613, monitor tower 126.7. 26.7, Sun Country 1613. Final caution weight turbulence supporting Airbus, heavy Airbus, 350. Runway 30 left, line up and wait. Line up and wait, 30 left, American 9827 heavy.
All right, 9827 Heavy, our Dreamliner. They carried the Philadelphia Eagles in here this afternoon. It's now going to line up and wait with runway 30 left.
Runway 30 left, continue.
Or, yep, they're doing it. First, our A350 off to Atlanta will beat them to depart off 30 left. And Sun Country, what are you doing? Looks like Sun Country also hustling out to 30 left to depart.
Delta 1020, Charles heading 260 on contact departure.
All right, next up, it's our American Dreamliner.
Heading 260 on contact departure.
260 departure, Delta 20. Good day.
Good day, Delta, Christian, American, 9827 heavy. Fly runway heading, I'll have a turn for you in the air. Runway 30 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 30 left, clear to take off, American 9827 heavy.
American 2802, runway 30 left, clear to land, wind 310 at 12.
Clear to land 30 left, American 2802.
Looks like we're not the only ones spectating this departure. Sun Country has not one but two 737s that are holding short on taxiway Charlie, and Delta
Affirmative, towers on 126.7. Three 1615 monitor tower 126.7. 126.7, Sun Country 1615. American 9827, heavy contact departure, how is the flight?
Departure, good night, American 9827 heavy.
Sun Country 1613 on Delta for 30 right.
Sun Country 1613 to activate Delta Papa.
Delta Papa, Sun Country 1613.
Sun Country 1601, Minneapolis tower 30 left, will line up wait, caution wing turbulence, previous. All
All right, we'll take another look at our American Airlines 787 departure off 30 left.
Country 1601, continue holding in position, traffic across downfield.
Holy cow, that is a stunning replay.
Charlie, contact ground 49.
Right, Charlie, contact 49 or something.
Sun Country 1615, Minneapolis tower, traffic holding in position at Delta, cross runway 30 left and contact ground 49 on the other side.
30 left on Delta, ground 49, Sun Country 1615.
That was pretty rad, I'll tell you what.
Sun Country blocking the view of rotation. They had not one but two that were holding short because they had to wait for that Dreamliner to depart before they could get off the ground.
Over? Is that what they were doing? They must have been, because otherwise they would have just made the right turn.
Yeah, I think they may have been just queuing to cross over.
I wonder if they're going to do a runway closure here in a few. Otherwise, it's like, why are we all... Yeah, runway closure.
Well, made for an interesting scene.
Inspections. At least it didn't happen 10 minutes earlier, because that would have been awful.
To activate Delta Papa.
Delta Papa, Sun Country.
Goes 4301, Minneapolis ground runway 30
Yeah, Sun Country somehow manages to show up in pretty much everybody's photos or videos when they're not trying to capture them, and it led one spotter to go as far as to say they are the expletive of the airport. And I say expletive because I'm paraphrasing. It would not be appropriate for broadcast. Thanks, Aviation LAA. We do have Sunwing coming in today. Thanks for the heads up, Luke. That'll be fun. It's a WestJet flight from Saskatoon, flight 1900. We also have somebody keeps asking about tomorrow. So if we have some folks that are asking about tomorrow, listen carefully. We will not be live tomorrow. Because after doing a doubleheader, I am just dog tired. I am knackered.
Sun Country 421, Minneapolis Tower 130, last way.
There's also an amazing super chat that rolled in here. So we're going to get to some of your comments. I got to catch up on the chat here. It's Brian Live. Holy cow! Celebrating 19 months of MSP Airport Live membership. Great stream today, Alex. Well, you're welcome. Skull Vikings. Well, there you go. They have a game tomorrow against the Philadelphia Eagles. We had some Eagle fans out here. Not a whole lot of Viking fans that I could tell. Steve Drake is answering one of our comments here, but I thought it was interesting to pull it up because, yes, It is a very rare find at MSP when it does make its way into town. It's really rare here at MSP Airport. It's kind of a neat plane because it's one of the two commercial jets along with the A330-200, which is a usual suspect here at MSP Airport, that has a longer wingspan than length. Gives it a Raptor look. Speaking of Raptors, we've had Hawks. I think we've seen a bald eagle out here today. There's been a lot of Raptors out here looking for dinner. By the way, we had a hawk sighting earlier. Actually, a couple of hawks. Yeah, he's still out there patrolling that building. I'll pan over and show you that hawk in just a second.
Sun Country 421, contact departure, have a good flight. Over to departure, Sun Country 421, good night.
Some normal places and some really weird places you've never been either. Yeah. You're gonna just show up. I think they go to them at like Phoenix, Florida, Vegas, yeah, okay, not that. Just your typical oh yeah. I just had someone ask there was somebody especially for the winter. Oh, I know. I work with oh. Yeah, he just sort of goes.
Thanks, Luke, for the $5 super chat. It's we've taken some steps to address the situation. Thanks for letting us know. All right, we'll show you the American 787-9 departure. Wow, what a look. They're light, too. They're going back to Philly empty. Look at that. That's going to show up great on tonight's runway recap when we go over the stream highlights.
Texas gave you a pop-up.
.61 Minneapolis ground, push forward, runway 30 right.
All right, so we're going to get back to the live action here. So I just needed to step off the camera and address a couple technical things. That's why we were not catching some of the departures, but it happens. it's wondering, it's nothing serious. We're doing all right.
31013, running 30 left, clear to land. Clear to land, 30 left, Delta 165 heavy.
All right, we're going to get 165 Heavy arriving pretty soon. That's from Amsterdam.
Envoy 4301, to run to Delta, contact ground point 9. Delta, ground point 9, Envoy 4301. Right, Envoy 4301 and on Delta, parking anchor 14. That was 4301, taxi to the gate via Delta. Taxi to the gate via Delta, Envoy 4301.
About 6:15 we'll wrap up.
Okay. Yeah.
Sun Country 217, Minneapolis ground, push through to 130 left.
Push through 30 left, Sun Country 217.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Daniel R. Sterling, because he's been immaculate. That's
It seems to be doing well. Every once in a while, there's a little bit behind all this, but sometimes that could be nice thing at home. But
that's your thing at home, Mike. It was because it'll tell me on here if it's hiccuping.
Yeah.
There's been no hiccups according to the data.
Yeah, I know.
And I've watched it back too, like because I watched it back completely.
There's been a couple times where I had to say stop and then it jumped ahead. Yeah, it's like last week we jumped ahead a couple minutes. It's every
I think it was because there was an update that applied.
Yeah, Tower, Delta 936, visual 30 left. Delta 936, Minneapolis Tower, wind 30012, runway 30 left, go to land. 30 left, go to land, Delta 2936. Victor's now current altimeter 2970. Delta 2392, turn right at Delta, contact ground point 9. Alright, right here, ground point 9, Delta 23 at 92. Ground Delta 2392, off the runway for Fox 13. Delta 2392, taxi to the gate via Delta. Delta to the gate, Delta 2392. Victory 1655, Minneapolis ground, push approved on with 30 left. Push approved for 30 left, Victory 1655. Ground 64 ready to go. For forward Tovia, Quebec, Charlie, and Bravo.
All right, everybody.
Charlie, Bravo.
Here's Delta 165 Heavy from Amsterdam.
Your gate behind that opposite direction, tell.
Delta 2392, they changed our gate to Fox 2.
2392, hard right turn back to Bravo, taxi to the gate.
Alright, hard right turn, Bravo to the gate. Thank you, Delta 2392. Delta 2415, also 30 right at Mike 4, gate Charlie 9.
Delta 2415, taxi to Pop across runway 4.
Papa across runway 4, Delta 24.
And Delta 1661, ready for taxi with uniform.
1661, runway 3 to right, taxi via Delta Papa.
Delta Papa to 30 right, Delta 1661.
ground, Sun Country 217, ready for taxi.
Sun Country 217, turn right, taxi via Charlie 1, Charlie Whiskey to runway 30 left. Delta 165 Heavy, turn right at Mike. Join Alpha, cross runway 4, monitor ground 49.
Right turn at Mike, join Alpha, cross runway 4, and monitor ground 0.9 for Delta 165 Heavy. 30 left, Delta Sierra, Charlie Whiskey, take a right turn out of here, Sun Country 217. Tower Delta 12-0, visual 30 left.
Delta 12-0 Minneapolis Tower, wind 30013, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land, Delta 12-0.
All right, welcome to the Twin Cities Delta 165 Heavy, the aircraft in charge of the service today, November 425 Delta X-Ray. An Airbus A330-900 Neo that was delivered 2 years ago to Delta Airlines. Yesterday, it departed the Twin Cities for Amsterdam on 164 Heavy. That's the last of 3 Amsterdam departures. It's a late flight out of the Twin Cities.
Heavy, what was the gate again?
We're going to Gulf 8.
165 Heavy, roger, via Alpha, and do you know Pulse?
Say that again for Delta 165.
Is your gate occupied?
That we don't know yet. Minneapolis Tower, Delta 1123, visual 30 left.
Delta 123, Minneapolis Tower, wind 30014, runway 30 left of the line.
So regarding the gates that this aircraft, according to flight radar, is scheduled to go to is Gulf 8.
Roger.
Holy cow. What the heck is Dominic Toretto at the controls of this Sun Country 737? Holy cow, it's hauling.
Sun Country 1655, Victor, taxi.
Good day, 1655, runway 30 left, taxi Delta Whiskey.
30 left, Delta Whiskey, Sun Country 1655.
The 2936, give way to the exiting Embraer there, left to right, please.
On Embraer, Delta 193. Minneapolis ground exit at 632, we have Victor, we are at signature, any chance for 30 left?
The 632 flying runway 30 right.
30 right, we're ready to taxi.
He's like,
632, roger. Hold short taxi to Whiskey, I'll call you back.
well, I'll tell you what, there's never a dull moment on frequency 126.7, I'll tell you that.
Well, then position runway 30 to the left, continue.
MSP Airport is what I would consider to be a sleeper airport among the major metropolitan aviation hubs in the country, because when you think that nothing interesting is going to happen here, that's usually when something interesting of note takes place. Or a series of things.
Delta 12-0, turn right, unable, contact ground point 9.
Unable, ground point 9, have a good night, Delta 12-0.
All right, here's Delta 1208 exiting 30 left.
1208, 16 runway
Just came in from Orlando, Florida.
Ultra right, taxi at Charlie, Charlie 5.
Charlie 5, Delta 12, Julie.
$1025 Minneapolis ground, push forward, runway 30 left. Sun Country 217 Minneapolis Tower.
All right, here we go. Next arrival in 30 left. Delta from Denver.
Sun Country 217 Minneapolis Tower, traffic 4 Alpha, runway 30 left, line up wait. 30 left, line up wait, Sun Country 217. Challenger 648, Charlie Romeo Minneapolis Tower, traffic holding position, runway 30 left, continue. 577. Pitch at 632, monitor tower 126.7.
67, exact at 632.
I hear a prop. There is some slight cloud cover above. Here, we'll zoom the camera out so I can show you guys.
160 heavy Minneapolis ground, push approved, runway 30 left.
Push approved at 30 left, Delta 160 heavy, thank you. Delta 1123, Charlie, parking 5
Oh, well.
16.
Delta 1123, roger, taxi via Charlie, Charlie 5, Delta to your gate.
Charlie 5, Delta to the gate, Delta 1123.
Challenge rate, Charlie Romeo, runway 30 left, go left.
All right, we got another biz jet exiting out of signature. And we also have Sun Country thundering down the runway for Tampa.
Sun Country 217, Charlie heading 260, connect departure.
260 over to Park Sun Country 217. Late Alpha, Delta 1, Delta 2 outside.
Pretty tight spacing between our Sun Country departure off to Tampa and this arrival. It's an Endeavor flight from Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
1709, ready, taxi.
I've actually been through Cedar Rapids a couple of times.
Papa, Delta 1709.
Leave that jet 632 Minneapolis Tower, traffic 2 miles, final at Whiskey 7, cross, runway 30 is left, left turn Alpha, and contact ground point 9 on the other side.
Alright, cross 30 left Whiskey 7, then it will be Alpha 7, left turn Alpha, point 9 or the other side, exit 632.
Never 4765, contact ground point 9.
Ground point 9, there's
4765.
So our next departure for the South Parallel 30 left will be Sun Country 1655, destination Columbus, Ohio.
Now exit 632, we just cleared 30 left Alpha 7, making the left turn Alpha.
Jet 632, taxi Alpha, Delta, Bravo, Hotel, runway 4, Papa.
Well, our Team USA Delta A350 is also just pushed
Delta, Bravo, Hotel,
from
runway 4,
Concourse
Papa,
F.
for Jet 632.
Tower, wind 3108, gust 19. Traffic will hold in position on 30 left, continue. Jet 632, let's amend the instructions. Go Alpha, runway 4, Papa. Jet 632, Alpha, runway 4, Papa now.
And Ben Kleck, thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the kind words.
Amend your instructions.
And the kudos, most interesting and enjoyable live airport coverage I've seen. Well, thank you. I'm an Egan and can watch planes before and after takeoff and landing. That's really the best spot to live in the cities if you're an aviation buff, I think. Well, besides South Minneapolis, it's Egan. Egan's a nice city.
Delta 2577, runway 30 left, activate Delta Whiskey. Delta Whiskey to 30 left, southwest, 2577.
Badgerman 1066, checking in, saying good evening from the United Kingdom. Well, hey, good evening. Welcome to the States. Welcome to MSP Airport. Hope you're having a happy weekend so far.
Sun Country 655, turn heading 280, runway 30 left, cleared for takeoff. Takeoff 30 left, 280, Delta 2129, runway 30 left, cleared to land, wind 300.
Juan Ramon Jr. saying greetings from the Dominican Republic.
Tower Delta 330 left.
All right, thanks for tuning in to Minnesota Live plane spotting from MSP Airport. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far. It's been an eventful Saturday out here at the viewing area. We got to see the Philadelphia Eagles come in earlier. We got to see that plane get unloaded a little bit. Then we had the opportunity to watch that 787-8 Dreamliner that carried them into town depart back for Philadelphia because it's got to get pressed right back into mainline service following its charter assignment.
Delta 160 heavy, runway 30 left, activate Alpha. Sorry, say the taxi again. I was getting the numbers in. Delta 2575, what's your gate? Going to Charlie 10, Delta 2574. Delta 2574, taxi via Pop across runway 4. Pop across 4, Delta 2574. Delta 1025, Denver.
Yeah, we got Team USA in motion now.
Alpha 3, join Bravo, short of Alpha 1. Alpha 3, join Bravo, short of 31. Delta 1025 at Alpha
This
3,
particular
join
aircraft
Bravo,
is headed to
short of
Amsterdam
taxiway
Schiphol
Alpha
tonight.
1 intersection.
This is Delta Flight 160 Heavy, one of 3 direct nonstop services from the Twin Cities to Amsterdam. 161 and 160 are the early Amsterdam flights. 164 and 165 are the late Amsterdam flights. So the odd numbers are the arrivals, and the even numbers are the departures from MSP. So we caught the Team USA A350 that we're watching taxi in motion now to 30 left arrive earlier today from Atlanta, Georgia. And another A350 performed the return service to Atlanta. That aircraft flew in from Tokyo, Haneda earlier in the day today, around 1 o'clock.
1025, when you're on Bravo, Tower 126.7, they'll call you when it's time. Okay, on Bravo, 26.7, Delta 1025, sorry about the
So this aircraft is painted to commemorate the Team USA partnership that Delta has of being the official airline of Team USA, and also to cheer them on when they participated in the Paris Olympics. You can kind of see the two-tone red and blue lined stripe down the fuselage that sort of fades into the big billboard lettering on the side. That stripe was designed to mimic the Eiffel Tower in Paris. You can kind of see the design parallels to one of the most famous structures in the world. So Delta also has another Team USA wide-body aircraft. It's an A330-900 Neo, no registration November 411 Delta X-Ray. That aircraft got painted, I believe, in 2021.
The wind is 300 at 12, gust 19er, runway 30 left, to the left.
Still rocking that Team USA livery, and of course, it's going to be in the not-so-distant future when Delta decides that they're going to paint over that older Team USA livery back to a normal corporate Delta livery A330-900. Fun stuff. Well, I'll tell you what, the sun is starting to peek out a little bit here, so hopefully the A350 can get out of here before it gets blocked by some more cloud cover in the vicinity.
Center weather advised 3501 valid until 2305 Zulu for portion of the Midwest. More information available on flight service frequencies.
3950 for push proof 30 right.
Push through 30 right, that was 3950.
On a visual for 30 left.
0.13 Minneapolis Tower, there's traffic on a 3 mile final, traffic will hold in position, 1 3 left. Continue, expect line clearance about 2 mile final.
Roger, we'll continue for 30 left.
Delta 1263, turn right, and contact ground point 9. Right, Delta ground point 9, Delta 1263. Ground Delta 1263, going to Charlie.
1263 minutes ground taxi via Delta Papa.
Delta Papa, Delta 1263.
So the aircraft we're currently watching is a Boeing 717. That is Delta Flight 1263. It's from Kansas City, Missouri. So you can hear the exchange between the tower and the ground controller as the aircraft exited off 30 left and hitched a right on taxiway Delta.
Surgery 33 minutes ground push through 30 left.
Okay, so our Team USA A350, in charge of Delta 160 Heavy to Amsterdam tonight, has now reached all the way down to the end of 30 left, is lining up in about a minute or so, whenever ATC gives it clearance. It's holding short at the moment for this oncoming arrival. It's from Austin, Texas. It's a Delta flight.
183 left. Delta 160 Heavy, Minneapolis Tower, traffic on a 5 mile final, runway 30 left, line up point. 130 left, Delta 160, we'll be ready. Delta 2528, Minneapolis Tower, traffic hold position on the 3 left.
There we go, 30 left. Line up and wait for Delta 160 Heavy. Now, I don't see anybody on short finals, so I think 160 Heavy will have the luxury of taking the time if it needs it to depart Minneapolis, St. Paul tonight.
Yep.
Of course, you go when the controller says you go. There we go, we got an A220.
Delta 160 Heavy, fly run heading, I'll have additional turn for you. Runway 30 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading clear for takeoff 30 left, Delta 160 Heavy.
Alrighty, everybody, here we go.
Charlie Papa, Delta 1842.
Team USA cleared for takeoff.
For the land. Wind 300 at 15, gust 19.
30 left for the land, 749.
Delta 2528, wind 300 at 15, gust 19 on the 3 left, for the land. For the land, 30 left, Delta 2528. Southwest 2511, Minneapolis Tower information. I got 3 more arrivals. Spacing got restricted on me, and I'll get you going then. Papa 8.
49 minutes ground taxi, Papa.
Taxi, Papa.
Looks like we're going to get UPS 55, 68 Heavy too, so we're going to get a bonus Heavy arrival from UPS.
340 the heading, switch to departure Delta 160 Heavy.
UPS 5560 Heavy, you are 3 miles in trail of a C series. You have a 40 down overtake. If able, reduce speed. Alright, I'm going down via the 13.
All right, so we're going to have some more departures. Southwest also making their way over to 30 left.
Grounded over 4913 is
Still plenty of action, still plenty of spotting
4913
left on this Thursday evening from the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul, Minnesota. Happy to have you with us on MSP Airport Live. Alex Redding, riding solo at the moment. Just me on the broadcast. So you had Logan and RJ join us earlier. They had to leave.
That's 42 minutes round, takes via pop-up.
I think Logan has come back.
Yeah, we got to run. But fun to be here while it lasts.
All right, so Logan says he has to run. Fun while it lasted, he says.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I got to run. Let's stick around.
Say again? I got you 4x5. You're like 6 minutes round, push through.
Push through, 256. 300 knots, 1 clear button. Have to hold up to 23,
Sorry, guys, I forgot to warn you about the Swissport photobomb. And a fuel truck passed by on the service road just adjacent to the viewing area.
All right, Alpha 7, join Alpha over to ground, Delta 2528.
So there is Southwest
Super Doug 4, minutes
holding
round,
short,
Bravo short at the tunnel.
bound for Baltimore. Next up for arrival, UPS 5568 Heavy from Louisville, Kentucky.
28 minutes ground, touch over to Bravo, Delta Papa.
Looks like we got an A300.
Delta Papa, Delta 2528.
United 1394 minutes ground, push through, 30 left.
United 1394, push through, 30 left. Ground 1645, work clear on 22, Metro 16.
So 1645 minutes ground, takes the Papa.
Yeah, Papa, 1645. Super Doug 6, ready for Bill. Flight drops across Donfield. Runway 30 left, Southwest 25787. Southwest 15-1, 21-3, taxi Victor.
Southwest 1521, runway 30 left, taxi via Delta Whiskey.
Delta Whiskey 30 left, Southwest 1521.
Sun Country 3033, you're looking to taxi?
Southwest 350, Minneapolis Tower traffic, hold in position at Delta crossing at 30 to the left and contact ground point on the other side. Cross 30 left at Delta ground the other side, South 3950. UPS 660 Heavy, turn left at Mike, taxi via Mike Tango, thanks for the help. Mike Tango, you got it, UPS 55.
All right, we're going to get a Mike taxi.
Push approved,
Cool stuff.
3033, runway 30 left, taxi via Lima, November, Sierra, Mike Whiskey, cross runway 17, hold short, runway 4. Super Doug 4, join Alpha, around the tunnel, then Bravo, Delta Papa.
Alpha around the tunnel, Bravo, Delta Papa, 4. 2576. Delta 191, wind 31012, runway 30 left, to the left. 30 left, to the line, Delta 2981. Delta 1533, runway 30 left, to the left. Good land, Delta 1533. Alpha 2 is a little blind. Are we okay to take Alpha 1 to the base?
Super Doug 6, yep, that's approved. Delta 1 into the base.
Ground Delta 413 on Charlie for Golf 7.
Bravo. Bravo, super fast. Southwest 2577, heading 260, contact departure. Heading 260, switch departure, Southwest 2577.
Holy cow. It's getting a little chilly out right now. A little bit of a temperature shift here out at the airfield. I want our sunshine back.
Delta 491, turn right at Delta and contact ground point 9. Right at Delta, ground point 9, Delta 2991.
Delta 1226, 9 miles out, 30 left.
Delta 1226, Minneapolis Tower, wind 31011, runway 30 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 30 left, Delta 1226.
981, minutes ground, taxi Alpha.
Sorry, we're on to Foxtrot 9.
981, taxi Delta to the gate.
Delta to the gate, thanks. 981.
Hey, ground Delta 2203, turning left on Charlie here for gate Fox 6.
2203, minutes ground, taxi via Charlie Bravo.
Charlie Bravo to Fox 6, Delta 2203, thank you.
All right, we got a 321 Neo headed this way. See where they're off to. Oh, yeah, they're off to LAX. They're off to warmer temperatures. All right, and here is Delta now arriving from Chicago O'Hare.
Delta 233, turn right Alpha 7, join Alpha, contact ground point 9.
Alpha 7.9, Delta 5033.
Tower Delta 9 miles, 30 left. Delta 2, Minneapolis Tower, wind 32014, and 3 is left to the left. 30 left, clear to land.
Oh, we got a
Delta Papa.
sneak taxi on taxiway Mike coming up from behind us. It's a Primera 737 Boeing converted freighter.
391, minutes ground, push approved, runway 30 left if you'd like it.
These are a common fixture here at MSP Airport, especially within the last few years.
391.
This aircraft is headed out to San Bernardino, California at Sun Country, chartering for Amazon Primera. It's Flight 3033.
Flight United 1394, ready to taxi with Victor.
Flight 1394, runway 30 left, taxi via Quebec Charlie Alpha.
Quebec Charlie Alpha, 30 left, United 1394.
1533, give way to United at Quebec.
Give way to United at Quebec, Delta 1533. Howdy, got 127 up. Right side micro going.
1127 minutes ground, taxi via Papa, cross runway 4.
So they're going to go to 30 left for departure. We'll see them take off here in about a minute.
Runway
or two.
left, continue 9374.
United 1394, You'll see a Delta 220 on Delta the gateway to you. Roger.
Delta 26, turn right, Delta, and join Alpha, contact ground point 9.
No,
Delta point 9, Delta 1226.
I didn't even see what it was.
Ground Delta 1226, going to Golf 18.
1226, Minneapolis ground taxi Alpha.
Alpha, Delta 1226.
There, 47, 70 Minneapolis, that's the hold in position on the 3 is the left, continue.
Alright, 1394, you got a wheels up, I'm a 40 to 42.
Roger, 4042, wheels up, thanks.
No, you're way behind.
Ground, United 732, clearing on Charlie, for Echo 7.
732 minutes ground taxi via Charlie 6.
Charlie 6, yes, United 732.
Ready to go, runway 30 left, we'll line up and wait.
Ready, 30 left, line up, wait, 1521.
It's a plunge. Plunge go up, plunge go down. Plunge land, plunge taxi. Plunge get cleared for takeoff.
Degree 1641, Minneapolis ground push approved, runway 30 left if you'd like it.
Push approved, 30 left, Sun Country 1641.
Alright, 1394, give way to the Delta bus exiting to make Delta Air Charlie.
What's with identity crisis?
We'll give way to the bus for United 1394.
Delta 1521, wind 30013, traffic approaching a 2-mile final, turn heading 280, runway 30 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 30 left, 280 on the... We're heading southwest 1521.
And have to get the wide body positive.
It was the last correspondence we got.
250, roger, taxi Delta to the gate.
Okay, Ground for visual.
United 324, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land, United 374.
Southwest, 3509, Minneapolis Tower, and 30 left, continue traffic will hold in position.
I'm sorry, guys. No, you're fine. remind me to swish. I took a couple screenshots of one broadcaster. It was Weaver, Micah, and whoever.
Delta 1025, Minneapolis Tower, traffic at a 4-mile final. Southwest 1521, nice roll, turn off heading 260, connect departure.
What's your podcast? Great day, Southwest 1521.
Southwest 1521, cluster heading 260, please.
Yeah, that is Southwest 1521.
Yeah, 224, turn to right, runway 4 is available, contact ground point 9.
Alright, right turn on the runway 4, ground point 9, United 374.
I think it's a little closer.
Alpha 3, Bravo, hold short, Bravo for 1394.
United 1394 on Bravo, short Alpha 1.
Short of Alpha 1, 1394.
He's a sergeant for PPD. He's really this guy around too much.
4, park in Echo 10.
374, Minneapolis ground taxi via runway 4 in Quebec.
Runway 4, Quebec, United 374.
Sorry, 4770, wind 30011, runway 30 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 30 left, over 47.
Southwest 3509, traffic will not hold in position, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land, clear to land.
Gosh, it got overcast.
Say, if you have to see your first responder, that's too far away.
People think no, it's not that. People think I had some people say stupid things. It's procedures or it's a procedure.
1, Charlie, Whiskey.
30 left, Charlie 1, Charlie Whiskey, Sun Country 391.
260, departure Delta 1025.
20 up here, taxi via Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Sun Country 1641, just click back on Hotel 7, radio taxi, information vector.
Burger 1641, runway 30 left, taxi via Delta Whiskey.
30 left, Delta Whiskey, Sun Country 1641.
Sun Country 391, what's the amend the route, continue Delta Whiskey, company's moving as well.
Delta Whiskey, Sun Country 391.
So I'm like, yeah, I think we just got smacked.
Ground point 9, never 4770.
Shamrock is just north of Easting. Shamu.
Tower, good evening on 1999 with his visual 30 left.
Let 2 Sun Country's pass your tail, then push is approved, 30 left.
Let 2 Sun Country's pass, then push approved, Southwest 3955. 2 mile final.
Well, what would be a Fisher? What would be a Fisher? No, CRJ is like a Barbie jet.
Who's got a back gate? So 3905, yep, you can send 30 right pad and you're going to the Alpha gate. Country 3033, Minneapolis Tower, traffic 7 mile final on my 30 left, line up point.
She's probably going 30.
Ground Endeavor 4770 on Delta for Alpha 4.
They're 4770 minutes ground taxi via Delta Papa.
Taxi via Delta Papa to Alpha 4, Endeavor 4770. Endeavor 4690 for Bravo 14 on Papa.
Air 4690, minutes ground taxi via Papa.
Papa, Endeavor 4690.
I should change my COD Warzone username.
Grab the 300.
And the mechanic was sitting there getting mad at it and called it the wire.
They Tower, Raquel 4632, runway 30 left.
He goes,
Good 4632, Minneapolis Tower, continue runway 30 left, traffic 6 mile final, traffic will hold in position, expect landing clearance 2 mile final.
Roger, continue up for Raquel 4632.
So 3905. Is there room down there to Papa 1, like short of Quebec?
yeah, never underestimate.
1999 wind through 1015, runway 30 left, put in.
30 left, clear land on
Equipment they work with every day. Yeah, yeah.
It's a Papa 1, short of Quebec, just leave Papa clear, please.
Yeah, I call it the mech.
Bravo 3599, Tango to the gate. Air 4690, what gate are you going to? Bravo 40. Country 1633, minutes ground push approved, 30 left if you'd like it.
Yeah, we'll take 30 left, Sun Country 1633, push approved.
Sun Country 8673, minutes ground push approved, 30 right.
Push approved, 30 right, Sun Country 8673.
The 1476, minutes ground push approved, 30 right.
Alright, runway 30 right, push approved, Delta 1476.
Skyway, Endeavor 1690, continue. Showing Quebec short to 95. That's for 4690? 4690, yep, Quebec short of 95. And what gate are you going to?
Bravo 14, Quebec short 95, Endeavor 4690.
Perfect. Or 4690, let's actually do Quebec short of your gate.
All right, thought I would step away from the headset so you could just listen to the sights and sounds. Or see the sights, listen to the sounds of pure aviation today.
648 Charlie Romeo, minutes ground runway 30 left, taxi.
Unfortunately, it does not look as if we will get our sun back today. Boo.
So 3955, runway 30 left, taxi via Tango. Runway 4 short of whiskey.
Well, I got to check my radar here.
So we're going to wait it out there for about 10 minutes.
30 left, Tango 4 short of whiskey.
Good grief.
3528 minutes ground taxi via Papa.
So are we going to get showers here, or what's going on? Oh, brother.
Round up 2941, last stop 30, right, we're going up.
Well, looks like we're going to get some rain on the way here. We may have to call it
via Delta.
at about around 6. It's still a ways out, so I think we'll be wrapping up just in time, given the fact that there will not be much available daylight for us to work with
1999, turn right, runway 4, contact ground.
for live plane spotting today. We were planning to wrap up around 6:15, so in about maybe 50-ish minutes, maybe 45 minutes, but we'll just have to kind of keep an eye on the weather radar. Yeah, because there's a front that is moving through, and it is pushing precipitation this way. That's what all that green and blue stuff is. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Your left, left, take us. So 8790, Minneapolis Tower, continue traffic, hold the position, wind 30013.
Continue, Delta 8790.
Clear 4632, wind 30013, runway 30 left, go to line.
Clear line 30 left, for 4632.
Are you unable to get into your gate with that aircraft there? Is your gate open? So it's 3528, Roger. Go back behind the other Embraer. Let's just wait there for now.
Naps ground, Sun Country 8673, ready for taxi.
Sun Country 8673, runway 30 right, taxi via Delta short of 30 left.
30 right, Delta short of 30.
Shamrock 99 minutes ground taxi straight into the gate. So 1999. Continue into the gate. That was for the other ones for Shamrock, similar sounding call sign.
Everything can stay out except the camera. The camera
So 3528 second. So 3528, Roger. We're gonna move you then. Make the 180, Quebec, cross runway 4, pick any spot in the 12 left, the ice pad.
6 Minneapolis Tower, continue traffic, hold in position, expect landing clearance 2 mile.
There's Endeavor 4690. I'm gonna do the same to you, just because it's getting kind of congested down there. There's an aircraft at your tail. They're making a 180. Make a 180 as well. Taxi Quebec, cross runway 4 into the 12 left, the ice pad.
3790. Hey, ground break 4632, Delta for Echo 15.
Figured 4632 minutes ground taxi via Delta.
Delta. Ground Delta 1476, ready to taxi.
1476, runway 30 right, taxi via Bravo, Delta Papa.
Alright, to 30 right via Bravo, Delta Papa, Delta 1476.
So 3905, I'm going to bring you up to the pad as well. Runway 12 left, the ice pad, taxi via Quebec, cross runway 4.
At 1394, turn left heading 260, contact departure.
260 going departure, United 1394, see you.
See ya.
73, Monitor Tower 126.7.
Monitor Tower 1267, Secretary 8673. So wait, 30 left, Sun Country 291.
Delta 8790, turn right on Charlie, contact ground point enter.
Right on Charlie, ground point 9, Delta 8790. See you.
Country 391, wind 30011, fly, runway heading, runway 30 left, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, clear to take off 30 left, Sun Country 391.
Delta 2656, wind 30011, runway 30 left, clear line.
Good land, 30 left, Delta 2656.
Via Bravo Delta Papa.
Bravo Delta Papa, Delta 8790. Frontier Flight 3224, visual for 30 left.
Frontier Flight 3224, Minneapolis Tower, traffic's 2 mile final, traffic will hold in position, continue 30 left, expect landing clearance 2 mile final, you can start slowing please.
Yeah, we'll start slowing, we'll come back down, landing clearance, Frontier Flight 3224.
It's like just aircraft Jenga.
How's that? 3 airplanes in one picture. 2 Sun Country 737s, 2 Sunnies, and a Southwest Max. It's aircraft Jenga on taxiway Charlie and Delta.
Join Papa's on here, bus Delta 2463. 0, over to departure, Sun Country 391.
790, you might want to check.
I think that's going in the highlight package for tonight. What do you guys think?
For Delta 8790.
8790 affirmative. Pull short, go back and just check. It looks like your gate could be full.
Yeah, I just checked with the ops tech, says you're talking to us, and they said it's open, so.
30 left, flying up and way to additional traffic may cross down full.
Papa to the gate.
Papa to the gate, Delta 8790. Are you showing Delta 4?
Yeah, I'm showing Delta 4. It's just hard to tell from up here.
Oh, gotcha.
All
Okay,
right, so
Delta
we are
8790.
continuing to follow a developing weather situation off to our west. Nothing.
Clear flight 3224, turn left on Charlie, taxi Charlie, Tango Delta to your gate, just monitor ground point enter.
Charlie Tango Delta over to the gate for flight 3224.
For Doug, 6 minutes, ground push approach.
All right, we should be back, everybody. Had a plug-in that crashed our software for the moment. All right, who's ready to do our runway recap for tonight? We're going to do it a little bit earlier than I think we want to do it because we have rain that's about 10 minutes away. So we kind of have to dip here when we get to about 6 p.m. Central. So let's take a look at today's busy day of plane spotting from the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul. And of course, it started off with some great sunlight being cast on the arrival of Delta's Team USA A350. Touching down from Atlanta, Georgia. It would go back out as Delta 160 Heavy. Later on the broadcast, we'll show that here in the package in just a bit. This is now, I think, the second time, maybe the third time that we've caught Team USA on our live broadcast. And then, of course, can't forget the Philadelphia Eagles arriving on an American 787-8 Dreamliner from Philadelphia. They're going to be taking on the Vikings tomorrow. So the 787, with a nice touchdown, arrived. Went to the remote pad, dropped off the Eagles and the rest of the equipment, and then headed right back out just before our beautiful sunshine was stolen from us.
You can continue around them, then continue via Papa Charlie Alpha.
Yeah, let's get one more good look at what I'm calling the highlight of the day today, is seeing our Eagles charter come in from Philadelphia. And then, of course, 152 thundering off 30 left with A330 300 gear for Delta. One of our usual suspects getting airborne. Always love when the 30s are active. We have great views of the departing traffic from the viewing area. The CF-680s were roaring on this jet as it got into the skies above. And then check this out. Delta 170 Heavy from Seoul, South Korea, riding the bike after a smooth touchdown on 30 left. Look at this. They held that nose gear up.
1633 heading 300, contact departure. See ya.
Look at that. They continue to hold that nose gear up until right about here. Boom. Down it went. And then, of course, we got to catch 165 arriving from Amsterdam Schiphol. Gotta love the A330neos. This aircraft is really starting to grow on me. As common as it is here at MSP Airport, they are really great-looking aircraft. And then Team USA departing for Amsterdam in charge of Flight 160 Heavy. Wow, what a takeoff. And this was when the sunlight just started disappearing on the horizon, replaced by overcast skies above. And of course, we had our UPS A300 arriving from Louisville, Kentucky, just after the clouds had begun their takeover. And we also got a mic taxi as well. So this aircraft taxied close. Southwest waiting to cross there on its way out of the Twin Cities. How about that for a picture? Got aircraft Jenga. Got two Sunnies and a Southwest 737. Two next-gen series 7.3s. And Southwest, of course, with the MAX 8. And that's a look at our runway recap for today's broadcast of MSP Airport Live.
American 2802, Minneapolis, push approved, 30 right.
Push approved for 30 right, American 2802.
And folks, we also do want to make a mention. I want to say thank you to everybody for helping us reach the 9,000 subscriber mark. I think it was a couple of broadcasts ago that we crossed that threshold, and we are well on our way to 10K. Looking to do something fun when we hit that major channel milestone. And before we get going, we want to take the time to let you know that our broadcasts are supported by Jet Set Shirts. Wear the Jet Set life with a bunch of amazing designs. Check out jetsetshirts.com to get your aviation and travel swag on today. And again, visit that link below. There's a ton of great designs. Antonov 225 merch is on there. There's like this really cool Airbussin t-shirt, MDDC. That t-shirt is available on there too. A lot of great designs. And it's all there for you at jetsetshirts.com. So wear a slice of the Jet Set life with Jet Set Shirts. And MSP Airport Live is proud to be supported by DG Pilot, purveyor of gifts for the aviation and travel enthusiast. They have a fantastic selection of models at great prices, amazing customer service on anything you buy from them, a diverse collection of Minnesota-made local goods worth checking out, as well as high-quality travel gear and noble guides for your next adventure. It's all waiting for you at dgpilot.com. Click the link in the description below. Also follow them on social media with the handle at DGPilotMSP on Instagram and other social media apps. You can also click the link below to also find out how you can visit them in store in downtown St. Paul in the historic CAM building. And of course, hey, it's accessible to you 24/7 at dgpilot.com. Big thanks to DG Pilot and crew for sponsoring MSP Live. And for all things MSP Airport spotting related, continue the discussion following the conclusion of our broadcast tonight by checking out our new Discord server, the MSP Airport Spotting Discord server, open for all aviation enthusiasts interested in MSP Airport. So click the link in the description below. We'd love to see you on there. All right, so I'm going to get an update on the weather here.
Left on Whiskey 5, straight into Signature. Have a good one.
Whiskey 5, straight into Signature.
It's 4660 Minneapolis Tower. If you're all set out there, the wind to 30011. Fly heading 300, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
14 miles maybe from Shakopee with a green, but the gray is like about...
Ground American 2802 is ready taxi.
2802, runway 30 right, taxi at Delta Papa.
Delta Papa, runway 30 right, American 2802.
All right, everybody. Going to make the decision to wrap it up here. Not going to risk getting some of our newer equipment rained on at all. There is light precipitation that's making its way up from the southwest. I do want to make sure that everything is nice and dry when we put it away, so I think we're going to call it here. And, of course, we're losing a bunch of daylight, and lighting is pretty crummy right now, but we will look forward to the next installment of MSP Airport Live. Thanks so much, everybody, for sticking with us on what has been a sensational Saturday for live plane spotting here at MSP Airport. This has been a presentation of live plane spotting on MSP Airport Live. For Logan Justice, RJ Bean, and our outstanding group of AvGeeks that support us behind the scenes, like Michael Larson, our managing producer, Daniel Swanson, one of our moderators, also here at the viewing area accompanying me, and will actually help pack stuff away. Big thanks to Daniel Swanson as well. And I'm Alex Redding. Good night, everybody, from Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport. We will see you in the next episode of MSP Airport Live. Take care, everybody. We'll catch you next time.
Welcome to DG Pilot Aviation Collectibles and More and our St. Paul showroom and warehouse. From the time your order is placed until it is delivered to you, our #1 goal is to provide you with the best customer service experience. That's why we're excited to take you behind the scenes today at our warehouse to provide you an up-close perspective of our model aircraft delivery experience. Our first step in the model aircraft delivery process takes place after your order is received. Our model aircraft delivery specialist will conduct a detailed inspection of your model for quality control to ensure we provide you with the highest quality products. Each specialist begins the inspection by removing the model from the box and performing a visual inspection of the model, checking features such as the wings, landing gear, and antenna, as well as the overall model for defects. After the inspection is complete, your model is